win online.
Oh, okay.
I think it's very fair to say it can't be innovative because their stated purpose is to not be innovative. It's to be inclusive.
Right.
But to say it can't be innovative because it's D&D, I think 4th edition was crazy. Like,
yeah, 4th edition.
Fourth edition was
third was where it really started. Then 4th did go a little bit nuts.
really, I felt like 3rd edition was just a extension of the kit system of 2nd edition.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I don't know. Maybe
3rd edition was the biggest change, but it wasn't the most abrupt change or the widest change, I guess you'd say.
I guess 4th when they had all the figures and everything was pretty.
As a deviation from standard D&D, 4th edition is pretty extreme. Extreme enough to split the entire community in two and drive half the people off
to pass
screaming.
That's what I meant anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this next edition, 5th edition, is just like it basically goes all the way backwards, right? I mean, it's more or less closer to like 2nd, 3rd mix, kinda, right?
Well, I think it's closer to 1st.
You think so? Maybe you're
right. Who knows anymore? I think maybe a 1st and 3rd mix, so like a 2nd. Wait, no. Anyway, because it has some of the feats and the character build things.
Yeah, the modularness, right? The pieces.
Yeah, which kind of are 3rd edition-ish, but the base has a solid early edition feel to it, I think, such that you can do things with it. I don't know. I'm not even sure where they left off anymore.
Yeah, I felt like I understood what it was, but then it seemed like towards the end of the beta they started dramatically changing some things, and now I don't know where they're at anymore.
So did they still shy away from the whole minis thing and all that stuff, or is it more?
I think it's optional.
It was optional, yeah. But I mean, it was optional, but it seemed like they were pushing towards more of the aspect of like what 2nd edition was with just paper and
Although when I played 2nd edition, we used minis.
They should or shouldn't?
No, I did.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, that's true. But
wait, how do you know what he did in 2nd edition?
Oh, not 2nd. What am I saying? I thought we were talking about your last game. Oh no, we didn't have minis in yours, did we?
No, it drove Anna nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. I just quit.
Got it. Yeah, I'm getting confused with all the games.
I think we used minis when I played 2nd edition when I was in my high school years or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because it makes sense. Everything's listed with numbers. I mean, like whatever. But I like the way 13th Age does it, where it makes sense to have figures representing monsters and heroes, but you just don't worry about the numbers. You're just like, you're either
within range or you're not.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we did it in 2nd edition. I mean, there's a nod to the numbers, but if you're close enough, you're close enough.
I think we used mini rulers even. Which I would say is true to the spirit of D&D. I mean, it is based off of miniature combat or miniature warfare or whatever.
True. I'm gonna wake up.
You've got to wake up. Is that what?
Yeah, I've been tired all week. I had last week it was a disaster. I normally don't. I catch up with sleep on the weekend or something, and everything's fine. But it has not been working that way.
I think it's because you're letting your hair grow out, and it's tiring you out.
Yes, I'm fully aware that I need a haircut. It's ridiculous.
Nice. You got some fuzz going on top.
Yeah. So I'm planning to. I almost got a haircut a few hours ago, but I will save for tomorrow.
You gotta have something to do tomorrow, right?
Well, I gotta go see X-Men tomorrow.
Woo.
And get a haircut.
Tomorrow, are you guys gonna go to the ice cream thing at Springs Preserve? 10 a.m. All you can eat ice cream for $9, and there's like tons of ice cream out there. It's like a land of ice cream.
Isn't it homemade ice cream or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty awesome.
It is.
And I
dude.
do love Springs Preserve.
I know. I love Springs Preserve too. For $9, all you can eat ice cream and you get Springs Preserve. That's awesome.
What is Springs Preserve?
That's the thing. When we went during Halloween, it sucked. It's basically this big park that you can go to and you can walk around. Like it shows you how Vegas was back in the day, I guess, kind of.
Back in the day when the Native Americans were here.
Yeah.
Ha.
So it's just like almost half dried out, half water marsh stuff that I guess was near the leaks in the ground or whatever, the springs.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They have a little zoo thing and just showing off animals that lived here, and they have a large garden that has all the plant life. But to be honest, we've never made it.
You never made it there? Oh, really?
No, we always like spend all of our time over near the animals and
cool.
and inside the museum pieces and everything.
Yeah, we see the museum usually, but then we go over the garden and walk through it real quick. But yeah. But the Halloween thing, it was exactly what you're saying with kids. It was just packed full of kids. Like, you couldn't walk.
So it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, you
it's
might
free
be right.
ice cream.
I might have to tell her maybe not.
No one will be there. It'll be empty.
Hey, if you go, text me and let me know.
Because last time we had to park, across the street in the mall and then walk all the way up, and then we got in for Halloween. So, oh man, I didn't think about that. Damn.
Nobody does. That's how you end up. You're like on the freeway, and it's a parking lot, and you're like, why didn't I think about the fact that everybody else would also want to go to some place because it's a 3-day weekend?
I totally forgot it's a 3-day weekend too. That's the other thing. Until just today when I was leaving the house and I was like, oh, it's going to be busy this weekend. I forgot about that. Or at least it better be, otherwise there's problems. Oh.
Hey, Anna, what you doing?
Huh?
She's distracted.
I'm just waiting on you guys. What the hell? I can play. I'm going through what people have in their inventory.
She's going to find a playing card for every piece of equipment that we have.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What kind of deck?
It's like little doohickeys, little cards that have leather armor on them and what have you. You get them at they're like Pathfinder cards.
Oh.
They're item cards and stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
So I get the feeling that Anna likes the fiddly bits.
I do.
The fiddly bits.
So maybe you can kind of grasp why I thought that Warhammer Fantasy would work for her as a
Absolutely.
Oh, do you have a lot of cards and stuff? Because when I used to play Warhammer Fantasy, it was just a character sheet and that was it.
3rd edition.
Final Fantasy or Fantasy Flight Games bought the rights to the game.
Oh, no way.
And of course, the masters of cardstock
Everything's
printed all kinds of
cardstock.
stuff.
Oh, cool.
But you know what? It's actually not fiddly enough.
Really?
Yep. They say, you know what? Here's a card for every power.
Yeah.
But then they don't bother printing cards for your race. So your race has a power.
Yeah.
But there's no place on your character sheet to write it down. You just have to remember what it is, or
you don't have it. That's ridiculous.
Or write it down on a piece of paper or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
And it kind of goes that way throughout the entire game, where half the stuff is nice cardstock, so you have like this little deck, and then the other half of the stuff is just hidden away in some rule book somewhere.
Yep.
I hate that.
And I understand that some people might say, oh, you know what? I don't want to mess with these little cards. I just want to sit down and play.
Yeah, of course.
That's fine. But go all the way, one way or the other.
It didn't help that the books were a mess, organization-wise.
Yeah. It's very difficult to kind of figure out how things work because every rule is like split into 3 different places. So you kind of. I actually printed out these indexes that somebody made. So it says which book has all the numbers for each rule.
That's ridiculous when they do stuff like that. I don't understand why they don't just at the very least make a DM guide thing like you can just flip open and it has everything. You know, it doesn't make any sense to me to do that.
I kind of feel like it was their first role-playing game. Maybe second if you count them doing. What do? They do
Star Wars?
No, the Star Wars they did. That's their most recent game. The game they did before Warhammer was Warhammer 40K.
Rogue Trader.
Yes, Rogue Trader, Space Marines, all those games. I think they did those, even like the first editions of those.
See, I really want to play. I want to try one of those because it just seems like it'd be really cool to play a Warhammer 40K version. Is it? Well, I heard there's like 2 versions you can play. You can either play a Space Marine, which is like fucking insanely epic because you're a Space Marine. You know, you can take on like 80 billion monsters and still be fine, like, you know, orcs.
Meanwhile, the entire world or universe is crumbling.
Exactly. Or you can play like a human
Space
and then
Trader.
you're just nothing. You're like absolutely nothing. So everything can kill you. And I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's what I was told.
Sounds like Rifts.
It is, exactly. It's like you're either in MDC armor or an MDC creature, or you're in regular SDC armor, and one hit will kill you. Literally.
Yeah, that was a weird design decision on their part.
I kind of like it, honestly, though, because you can play 2 levels of the game. I'm kind of trying to think how I can interpret that and make that into like an actual like MMO. I think it'd be cool.
I think with the right marketing, you could get a lot of people to play the NPCs.
Does that mean someone's watching this?
No, that means that Jason just added the toolbox.
The non-playing characters? Like, you mean like Aaron Tarn and all that stuff?
Like the basically all the STZ people are like crafters and not the knights. Like so, like
Not
you just have peasants
yeah.
with the pitchforks, and then you have a knight. But I think there's a lot of people willing to play the non-powered people, as long as you give them satisfying Farmville kind of things to do.
And things that actually make them money and all this other stuff. So basically make 2 games within a game.
Yeah.
And they have a choice which one they want to play. But you have to have some sort of crossover where they can play both, just in case they want to.
EVE Online has that.
Do they?
Where they have crossover between 2 drastically different games. There's a first-person shooter, and then there's EVE Online. So the pilots in EVE Online can contribute to the war front by sending resources and carrying troops and stuff. But they're just playing their game, and they're getting stuff for doing these activities. Meanwhile, the first-person shooter people, they're like, oh, we just got 20 more people joining, or we just got a drop-off of advanced weapons because a player in the MMO just
sent them over. Okay.
Just sent them over.
That's kind of cool.
That is nice.
I don't think it's as fluid as they like or as they wanted.
And that might be a problem with it.
So they're releasing or working on a second game. It's going to be even more integrated.
Cool.
Yeah.
It does sound pretty cool, though.
So Vladimir is looking forward to killing people and taking names.
I need to make one phone call real quick, but it's for a game. I just need to know because my friend's birthday is tomorrow, too. And I want to see if they have ESO, because I just realized he wanted to play. And his birthday is tomorrow's party, so I'll hop over there and get it tomorrow morning.
It's totally self-serving.
What?
He plays ESO.
No, it's because he wanted to play. That's the thing. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it for him.
Elder Scrolls.
Okay.
Do you by any chance have Elder Scrolls Online for PC?
Well, let it out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's not how that goes.
Okay.
Do you have Elder Scrolls in a can? There you go.
It's actually fun.
Everything's fun. I was playing Dark Souls.
Uh-huh.
It's fun, I guess. I'm losing a lot.
The old one or the new one?
I guess the old one, or technically the Prepare to Die edition, but that's still old.
They just released the sequel. So
Dark Souls 2, yes.
Yeah, I didn't see a point in playing the old one, though Anthony really wanted me to.
Because it's like $7 as opposed to like 50.
But that's not why he wanted me to. He's a big
Oh.
fan of roguelike MMOs, I guess. I don't know what that genre is.
I don't know either.
So there's a lot of sneaking and like assassinating and stuff?
No, roguelike doesn't mean that you're sneaking and assassinating.
It means it's difficult and you die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like difficult games. Have you guys tried World V or something like that, or World, like Last
the
World?
zombie survival game?
Yeah, yeah. A friend of mine tried it and he said he was stuck. Yeah, hello, sorry. Do you know if you have it in any of the local stores? Thanks. What's it called? He said he was stalking another PC for like 45 minutes, like crawling on his belly, everything. He like had best weapons, everything ready to kill this guy, and he finally got him. He said that it took him 45 minutes. But yeah, I heard that game is like, it can be a nightmare. Okay, thank you very much. Right. Cool, so I can go to Trop and Jones or place and get it tomorrow.
Trop and Jones.
Jones.
I'm not sure how. Oh man, I forgot what it's called already. Dark something Souls is roguelike necessarily.
Well,
but I haven't very far into either, so.
I just mean the lethality. I mean, how far have you managed to get without dying?
Not very, but then I just, wake up again in another place and try again. I mean, I'm not sure how it's different from any other game.
You lose all your gear, right?
No, I actually, I mean, I'm trying to think here. I may be losing something else, but I actually still have gear that I got from places that I haven't even visited yet because I reset my checkpoint. Basically, I show up at my old checkpoint with all the same stuff.
I think that, well, okay. So, to me, a roguelike is like the space game was roguelike, right? Right. So, in any game where you die over and over and over again, and you have little chance of hitting an end. To me, that's what like a roguelike is. Now, you may not reset your progress quite yet, but as soon as you hit high enough level, other players can just pop in. You actually show up suddenly on their screens, they can just kill you, and they reset you. So they've staggered out half of the loss. But you will be resetting if you manage to even get to that point, because it's so punishing that you may not be able to.
Well, let's see. I don't know what's going on, but when I load it up, the Microsoft Live or whatever says that it can't go online, and so it doesn't put me online.
That may be for the best. Anthony would say that's why bother playing probably at that point.
But I don't know.
Also, I don't know that there's an end to the game. I feel like it's a quasi MMO sandbox kind of thing.
Interesting.
So there may be like big bosses to kill, maybe.
Right.
And so you could feel satisfied maybe that you beat the game if you beat those bosses. But I don't think there's a real strong storyline or anything. Yeah. Which is another component of most roguelikes, that you're kind of playing, maybe you have some ultimate villain that you're working towards, end of the dungeon, whatever, but nobody really ever expects you to get there.
Right. I think a short way of saying roguelike other than just roguelike is procedurally generated and permadeath. That usually describes 99% of those.
Yeah, permadeath. That sucks.
I think permadeath is, for fans of the genre, a an optional component to the roguelike.
Sure.
Often, it's often something you can choose whether or not you want to play in hardcore mode or not. But it's still a roguelike even if you choose not to play hardcore.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely procedural generated. And I don't know if everything's procedural generated or handcrafted in Dark Souls. To be honest, the graphics were so poor that I couldn't imagine anybody choosing to make everything look like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got very far. It seems nice enough so far. The levels or whatever I'm in seem crafted, but I haven't gone to like a dungeon or anything, so I don't know what's what.
I didn't make it out of the dungeon, to be honest. So
I had a hard time until I figured out how to lock onto an enemy, because then I can just run around the big fat guy and kill him, and then I'm not sure I'm yeah. And then a giant raven picked me up and flew me away.
you also played Knights of the Rose or whatever. I have very little tolerance for. I read in a game review, a game critic lately, that there's a certain generation of PC games where basically everything's brown.
Right.
And there's just something about the textures and colors that to me don't let my imagination perceive it. Like there's a dip. I can play in old 8-bit games, and I can play in early PlayStation games, and then I can't play certain like these kind of games, especially that game. I think it looks horrible. And then I can play games that actually look good. But
I haven't noticed any horribleness to it.
I know, but you play lots of games that I think are just like some of the worst graphics ever. And I don't know how you put up with it.
One time I tried to reinstall the original Thief and play that. That was painful. That was too, I don't know, too polygonal or something. It was polygonal. Yeah, too few polygons. But I don't know. It's a gameplay that matters, and it's not like I'm married to it or anything. I'll probably play a couple more times and forget about it again.
I backed Trine, and I was very disappointed to find out that I can't play. Apparently, I can't play fake cell shaded pixel graphic games.
Huh.
It looks. I can't stand it. They're all 3D voxel shapes, but they do an outline to make it look cell shaded, even though it's actually a 3D object, whatever. Yeah. And I guess in my head I thought it was gonna be like Minecraft, where everything kind of looks like a 3-dimensional Mario game, and instead the cell shading made it look. I can't even tell depth between things because it just seems like there's these lines all over the place, and I'm like, this isn't right.
See, it's because like you're like Neo. You see Dion the Matrix. You see the zeros and ones.
I backed it because I thought it was a cool concept. It was like kind of like Minecraft, but with real progression.
Oh.
And then logged in one time for half an hour, and I was like, I don't think I can play this anymore.
Wow.
Trine?
I think it's Trine. I showed it to you. Trine. Trine-thegame.com. Yep. Wait. Is it Trine? No, I don't think it's Trine.
I didn't think so.
Biome?
Yeah, they look different than what you were talking about.
Treon?
You're just making up words now.
I think so.
Treon Rift?
Trove. Oh, Treon makes Trove.
Trove.
So
that's the kind of
how
cellular
do I
thing you
post
were
this
talking
out?
about?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember I didn't quite back that one. I was like, eh.
And the pictures, I didn't watch the video. I probably should have. But in the pictures, it sort of seemed like it was cool looking.
I agree.
What if we sort of started new worlds?
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip.
Experience next time around. Putting it all together, being online, and that's gonna be true.
It looks neat. I have an account. I'll let you log into it if you want.
Yeah.
All the time. We had to answer a lot of other interesting questions, like, all right, how are we going to make it so the things you build carry over or show up again? How are we going to save your progress? And answering those questions has really driven a lot of what the game has become.
We have a very small team. They're interesting.
Have the basics there. You can build things, you can destroy things, you can fight.
So, I think I could have posted it somehow in Google Hangouts.
It's okay. I just watched the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the video, and in this video, I find it. I find that the depth in things to be strange, and just not pleasant for walking around in. But somehow in my head, I imagined that these were like cinematic images only for the purposes of selling the game, and that when I was actually in the game, it was going to look more natural.
How can it be natural? I don't understand.
Because Minecraft to me plays very easily. Like I can walk around in Minecraft. Now this is a perfect example. Screenshot. So this is a perfect example of an image in Minecraft of Minecraft that I wouldn't want to play in this world from this perception.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't play like that. You play zoomed in. Very funny, very cool. And I don't know, it's not cell shaded, so I guess it works for me. I guess I just hate cell shading, maybe, or maybe fake cell shading.
I see.
Maybe cell shading only belongs in a comic book. It doesn't belong on 3D objects for me.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's that?
Whee.
That's
It's a new feature.
All right.
Let's play your epic Lord of the Rings-esque version.
There you go. It's gonna make Jersey Girl look like Lord of the Rings. All right, so Barloff the dwarf, Vladimir the dwarf, and Steve the elf.
This is Steve the elf.
Sir, not appearing in this film. Anyway, so last okay, sorry, I got words here. Last time he went to Yellowtoad Well to find that it had been sacked by raiders, and a lot of people were dead, but some weren't. Well, a lot of people were dead, but some people weren't there dead. Maybe they did somewhere else. But their horse prints led off to the north.
Indeed.
And you said, let's go check that out. And so you did.
Because we were going back for treasure or something, right?
Yes, and you got some treasure, and that was nice.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we were going to check out. Unfortunately, I was applying video game logic, but I was assuming that nothing would be left in the caves. But people said there was treasure left there, so why not go and check it out?
Mm-hmm.
So
No, we did that already. He's saying. Remember?
Oh, did we?
Didn't we go back and get the treasure?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did. Okay.
Yeah, because we got experience for it.
All right.
That's where we got all the experience. Because you guys are like 1,000-something experience, right?
I am.
Yeah, I'm at 953.
I'm at 996. What are you talking about? 1,000.
Yeah, but we have the lowest experience. Like he has a boost to his. Well, you have a boost also, a percent boost, which is why you guys have more than me.
But she got in late,
By
so.
much. Huh?
I think you have a 5%. He has a 10%.
He's a better adventurer than you are.
I know. He's just smarter. Damn him.
Okay, so I don't have my map handy, but it is.
Wasn't it up north or something we were going?
It is north into the tree line, apparently. So it's probably about 15, 20 miles you travel.
On foot?
Unless you want to go get some horses or something.
I don't know if there's any horses around or to take or steal.
Probably not. They were probably stolen already.
All right.
Or killed for their meat.
Tasty, tasty horse meat.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
Not saying it's not possible. It's just saying it is possible.
It is possible, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking here. A few hours later, you see the trees and you explore a bit through there, and you come over a hill, look through some trees, and you see a ruined place. It's maybe about 300 feet wide. It's got broken down walls around it. There's a looks like some kind of a dry moat, and there is a bridge out front leading into the open area. Although, like I said, there are holes in the walls here and there. Basically, it's a big round wall, probably about 20 feet high, stone. You can see a man up on the wall with a bow. He's I guess on watch maybe. And this is where the tracks led.
Okay, I keep my shield ready for defense, but I don't pull out a weapon, and I yell out, "Hello, the wall!"
The guy up the top snaps attention, gets his bow ready, and he looks around for you. Are you out there in the open?
I am.
I assume so. I assume we're all out in the open, yeah.
Well, there are trees,
Mm.
or tree line, I should say.
I feel like bandits go in the trees when approaching a town. I'd rather be on the road.
My shield is out, but my sword is still sheathed.
Okay. Who goes there?
Vladimir of the Stone Chisel clan.
What do you want, dwarf?
We are merely travelers. We are here to see your village. That's a wrong accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's closer to the original accent you had, though. I couldn't remember my accent at all.
I couldn't either, yeah. Only Russia is that accent, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just quiet.
We're travelers. We need to get some ale, get some rest.
And then more ale.
It's long journey, you know.
This isn't a tavern. Move along.
You have no inn? No people that need money?
You have money?
Of course we have.
Of
money.
course,
For food and
we
ale.
have coin for food, ale, and a place to sleep. Yeah. Da.
Hang on. He disappears from the wall.
Okay, this is not.
Then our army ambushes the town. Like, what kind of guard is this?
This is not a good idea.
I'm worried they're going to open the gates and attack us because they have money.
I should point out there are no gates because the wall is crumbled and literally has gaping holes in it.
Oh, okay.
And it's not even a town. Like I said, the whole place is about 300 feet wide.
Oh.
It's more like a fortified something.
Oh. I think we might want to go to the woods now.
All right, and he comes back up
I
again.
loosen my sword.
And at the top he says, "All right, come on across."
Y'all can go ahead of me.
No, okay, thank you. I'll walk in, but I'm ready to grab my sword if need be.
Okay.
I kind of slink behind. What is my character name? What is her deal? I forgot.
She's super powered.
She's an elf.
Isn't she supposed to be kind of a bitch? Yeah, she is.
All else.
She has that written down on her character.
Kind of a bitch.
You do.
Alignment.
Chaotic.
Kind of a beach, you know.
She is a bitch.
I'm chaotic too, but
I'm neutral.
My chick literally, that is her thing.
Okay, so as we come in, I'm gonna try to notice and look around me and just I'm on the edge right now. Hairs in the back of my neck stand up type thing.
Okay, you cross a bridge. There's about a 10-foot wide ditch around the whole place, mostly full of leaves and it's like rocks, maybe some wooden stakes here and there. Not that you can say no.
Okay.
Basically, it's a deterrent to climbing the wall, I guess.
Okay.
The bridge is wooden, and as you go across it, you can see that there's a wall to your, I guess, a building to your right, and then wall fragments to your left that used to be a building. And as you step through, you see there's a few trees, more broken buildings. It's like a fire pit in the distance ahead. Off to your left, covering about maybe a third of the place, there's a rise, a hill, with it's like a tower that fell over in it. A lot of broken buildings. There are about 4 guys sitting on benches on the fire pit up ahead, and there's also 3 guys surrounding you now.
Does it look, by the way, like the tracks ended here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where we need to be.
And they basically, these guys surround you.
There's 3 of them. How many
do
of
they have
there
their
are
weapons out?
Yeah.
What's that?
Do they have weapons out?
Oh yeah, they have 2 of them have swords. 1 guy has a bow.
Good job telling everybody we had money. Oh wait, that was me.
What are you doing?
Well, you said you had gold, right?
Yeah,
We have copper.
for place to
For
stay.
inn. How much you guys charge here?
All right, just go ahead and leave all your just drop all your stuff. Now,
I draw my sword and say, okay, and then I go into them.
oh my, all right then.
Draw my longsword. Sleep. This is what sleep is for. Oh, you didn't have sleep.
I have acorn blast.
Initiative.
I have charm.
Oh, one person rolls, right?
Yeah, one person rolls.
Oh, I got a 4. Is anybody casting a spell or?
I will be doing acorn blast.
Okay.
So, who do we want to go first?
They're surrounding you in a triangular pattern. One of the guys with the swords is between you and the bridge, The guy with the bow is a little further away, and the other guy with the sword is closer.
I know, but which of us wants to go first?
I don't know, you want to hit him with a spell?
Did you beat a 4?
What?
Did you beat a 4? Oh, a 12.
Oh, it's D6, right?
Yeah.
7.
7.
Oh,
Sorry.
plus 1. Or do we get the plus 1 or no?
No. But
Okay,
regardless, you still got it, so what are you guys doing?
I don't know.
You want to cast?
Well, you're casting a spell, so you're casting a spell now, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. So I need a D6. Wait, how do I know if I'm
Acorn Blast just hits.
Yeah, you just roll D4 plus 1, right?
D6 plus 1,
D6.
actually.
6 plus 1?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird for some reason.
So I guess because I'm in the back, I guess I hit whoever is behind us.
You can hit whoever you want to. It's ranged attack, so.
I'm just saying who I want to.
Okay, guy behind us. Guy behind you. So
4 damage.
So I gotta find the right map here.
Where's Acorn?
Oh, okay.
Acorn Blast.
Acorn of Force!
One of them.
Okay, good.
For how much?
4 points.
Okay,
Go crippling to the ground and crying.
You should.
So where's my mommy?
he spins around with the force of the blast, dropping his sword and collapses in the heap behind you.
And then I say, so you guys still want to go after us for our measly coppers? Because, yo, I'll bitch slap y'all.
Okay.
Drop your weapons or you die! And I charge the next one.
But the archer or the guy with the sword?
I'm charging the archer, actually, because he's too far away and I don't like that.
Okay, he's definitely within, well, depending on how much stuff you're carrying. What's your movement rate?
90? No, where's the movement rate?
So probably 30.
It doesn't say on here, so yeah, I'm guessing 30.
It's probably in the first half, upper right-hand side. Just
No,
below
it says movement, but I don't have it written in.
Oh, ridiculous. Okay, well, it's probably 30 then. Assuming you're not carrying too much stuff.
I'm not carrying that much stuff.
Okay,
3
so
torches, a crowbar, water skin, 10 days rations, hammer, and a shovel.
you're probably carrying more stuff than you think. But regardless, it's 30 for now. So that's within range. So
Okay, so I will
jump at
go
him.
and attack him using my longsword.
Do it.
19.
19, yay!
That'll probably hit.
Only 3 damage.
He goes. You cut him down.
You have strength 12. Oh, yeah, you need 13.
Strength, yeah, 12. You need 13.
Yep.
So, 3 damage and that cuts him down?
Yes. And Rich.
We do a test. Okay.
Cursed dice. I need to buy his new dice. Like fresh ones from the store.
I just don't remember which dice are good or bad.
They're all cursed.
All right. So I charge the, I guess, closest guy to me.
The only guy standing, right?
Yep. So that's a modified 18.
That'll hit.
And that's 9 damage.
Cripes. That was lucky. Yeah, you
6 plus 3. I mean, that's not that lucky.
Half.
you got +3.
Yours is D8, right?
Oh, because you get the crazy strength.
Yeah.
He's really
you-
strong.
And plus you're using the axe. All right, yeah, you cut that guy in half.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Long sword.
So I yell out, no one else has to die. Give us L, and we will pay for it.
As he says that, I charge everyone with the fire, killing them. No, I'm joking.
We keep yelling that out until they're all dead.
Okay, so the people at the fire, they hear this commotion, they get their swords out, and they start calling out, raising a general alarm, and approaching you carefully.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you guys doing?
How many are they
I'm
calling?
cursing them right now for being stupid.
Can we take them or do we run?
I say that the elf assumes a place where she can assassinate people with her bow as people charge in, and we just take on these
3 guys? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Sounds fine to me.
So she'll hide, wait for people, and Richard and I will attack.
Now, there are 4 guys coming at you.
I
That's
thought there's
fine.
only 3 at the fire.
4.
Okay.
Oh.
It only takes a couple of lucky hits to take us down, unfortunately. But
Yes. So I mean, just making sure you're thinking this through.
If we die, we die.
Do you want to back off, retreat, and use bows as we go?
I don't have a bow.
No, you don't.
It's a dwarf.
What kind of dwarf are you?
Short bow, dude. I don't have a long bow.
Has to be short.
All right, so
I mean, I'll charge in if you want to charge in. We can probably kill 2, but then there's another set. Plus, if my luck runs out and I roll my normal luck, then I ain't hitting.
let's just charge.
Okay, we're charging in. Balls to the wall.
Okay. So they approach, but not too close to you. So
No, we're running at them.
okay.
They're gonna run in terror, and the entire time I'm gonna be cussing and yelling how I'm gonna wear their mother's like hind legs and things like that.
I'm not even sure that makes sense, but okay.
Their mother's hind legs. Awesome.
Yes.
You're just as foul as I am.
My character has to be if he's charging in a battle. Come on, he's scared of these guys.
Well, initiative, I guess.
Someone
I rolled last time. You rolled.
Dude.
So
You
this
don't want
D6.
that.
Oh, D6.
Yeah.
4.
Also
Yay.
4. Okay. So, they are holding their ground.
We are charging.
Okay. You're within range.
And shooting her bow from.
The distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, pick a guy and go for it.
I miss. Tragic.
Yeah. 2.
All right.
Yeah. Go shoot.
Come on, kill one, Anna.
It's a D20.
Oh, I have to do a D20 when I do
Yeah.
my acorn blast?
No, your acorn blast is gone. You only had 1.
Oh. Damn you all. All right, D20.
And what's your bow? Is it D8 or D6?
Do a test roll. I don't know if the D20 is good.
Yes, that's good.
Used it up.
Yeah, it's all used up.
I know. Thanks. Knock on wood. Give me my D8 or whatever the hell I'm supposed to run.
I don't know. It is. It doesn't say
D8.
it, yeah.
It's a long bow.
Thanks. There's junk both ways. Both of those are junk.
All right. I charge.
I think I'll be the only one left.
No.
Oh, man. That was hard. It's a bad first round. Let's put it that way.
Okay. The 2 that you're face to face with attack. Let me finally.
Do they have a minus to hit because they're scared of us?
No, but apparently my dice are scared of you. So, their friends follow up on it. Your armor class is more than that. There we go.
Because now he's excited he hit us.
Okay, Vladimir. One of the guys comes up behind you while you're fighting, missing his friend. You're
All right.
sparring, and you're barely able to avoid getting hacked for 3.
Okay. Wait. I'm barely able to avoid.
You take 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
You don't die.
Yay, no die.
All right.
All right, what's the plan now? Oh, and Anna missed, right?
One more round.
Yeah, I
of
missed
fighting,
it.
and then we run.
Okay, one more round.
Okay.
Not,
Being said,
that's not your tag. You have to roll D6. To
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, initiatives every round. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
they'll be attacking you. They continue to shout out, "Alarm! Alarm! Intruders!" It's the 5-0.
Yeah. They invited us in. We're not intruders.
But we certainly will take it.
We're here to share our wealth with you.
But not have it stolen from us, you jackasses.
What you? Yeah, you guys are smart. Okay. They're fighting and they got a 2.
Metal coinage.
So we beat him.
Fiddly bits.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I've considered getting those before.
A long time ago when
Yeah.
All right.
That one
Yeah,
guy.
did they go first or?
You do.
Beat him.
Well, you got, yeah. And out of the corner of the eye, you see 3 more guys coming from
Oh,
somewhere across the way.
run, right?
Maybe.
Run next round, right?
No. I mean, do we have to finish our attacks or can we run?
You have to you have to declare running before you roll initiative. So
Okay, yeah. So
I hit one.
Nice.
I think 15. Does that hit?
let's see what kind of armor he's got going on.
attack value is
Oh, I hit attack value 4.
AC 4.
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay, I do 6 points of damage and basically cleave through him and kill his friend.
You know, if that worked that way, you totally would have. But you definitely just gouged that guy. He's dead a lot.
Awesome.
Rich.
rolled low. It's but +3, so 14.
Ooh.
That's attack value 5.
AC 5, got him.
4 damage.
Your armor just, your strength just hews through his links of his armor, and he crumbles. So, Anna.
AC 5.
Oh, you know what? You can't get a shot. They're all dancing around with.
Well, what about the guys coming towards us? You have
Sure.
3 more.
The range probably makes a difference, but even then, you still hit.
Okay. And 4 damage to whoever it is.
You don't
Mark
have
up the
bonuses? I thought you had bonuses with Dex.
I don't know. No.
Actually, no. She's a mage elf. Not
Oh, okay.
not actually a
Got it. So,
acrobatic elf.
did she kill one?
No, she feathers one, but he keeps coming.
With a 4? Oh my god. Now I'm worried, guys.
Yeah.
I might have to run.
Okay. So yeah, are you guys running?
Be surprised this round.
We're gonna have to, yeah.
Well, the first trick now. Oh, that's right, because the 2 guys remaining get to attack.
No, you said we can run right
Well, next on your turn.
I'm joking, I know. Critical miss and he kills his friend. Okay. I like
Miss
that.
and a. I really need to get a better chart. I wanted to download a DM screen kind of thing, but couldn't find a good one. Here we go.
Okay, real quick. I have a 2 in 6 chance to notice traps or false walls. Do I notice any?
You do not notice any. See, 15 AC 4 versus who's left?
Left is me.
Ramsey.
Okay, misses me. I have an AC 3.
Really? Well, lucky you. They
Yeah,
glances off your armor.
What? I'm in shield and I'm guessing plate, even though I don't have it written down, like what type it is.
But you should probably write that down somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll deal with you later. But regardless, you barely survived that. What now?
We can run.
I think we run away.
Okay, and the question is, can you get initiative?
Wait, just at this point, how many people are there?
Three
Good question.
left that we're fighting. You and I are fighting.
And you see other people move in the background, maybe 6 or more.
All right, yeah,
Oh,
we run.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
So initiative? Anna, you want to roll initiative?
Come on, roll high D6.
I need a D6, Richard. Don't touch it!
A little late for that.
Yay!
Nice.
Okay, you're able to break and run.
We break and run like little bitches.
Oh, hell yeah.
However, they,
Run faster.
well, this is where knowing what kind of encumbrance you have matters, because a heavy armor would slow you down.
Yeah, I am in heavy armor, so I'm going to be slowed.
So the first thing to do is, let me find it.
I don't think I'm encumbered at all, but I could be. I have 18 strength.
Yeah, you have a high strength. I have a 12 strength, which is decent, but not great.
It depends on what rules you use. If I was thinking of using a different sort of encumbrance system, which means you might actually be okay. And actually, we're going to say that you are.
Encumbered?
Well, no, well, yes, but no more than they are.
Okay.
Just looking for this chart here. There we go.
Oh, you know what? My AC was a 4 minus 1 for my dex. So Would that have been heavy armor? I think it is though. Still, I'm pretty sure it's still plate, but I'm not sure.
We'll have to worry about it later, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
but it's less heavy, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, that's not it. Shoot. There's a table here. There it is. Blah blah blah. There we go. Let's see. There's 3 of you.
3 of you guys.
There's a bunch of them. And it's just plain fleeing for your life into the woods.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, luckily there's less of you than there are of them, which is to your advantage because they're trying to stay together.
Yep.
And you, after it seems like running for an hour, you catch your breath in the woods, and you don't seem to be you've lost them.
Okay, so here's my plan. We go back.
Yep.
And kill one of them at a time. Like literally.
And then set it on
with a
fire,
bow.
right?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking set the bridge on fire, yes. But I'm thinking like literally, like whoever's at the guard tower,
Yep.
kill that one person. When they have someone come to see what's going on, kill that person. That's 2 people gone. Maybe there's 10 people in the camp. Maybe left. That's 2 out of 10. And then if we leave and then come back and do the same thing, but we have to still watch them because they're gonna probably leave eventually. I'm guessing, but maybe we can make a hidden spot that we hide in. That we like basically, like in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves or whatever the fucking stupid Kevin Costner movie where they just hit the thing and like they're hidden instantly. I don't know.
We're not elves.
She is.
She is not that kind of elf.
I could.
You guys are not Sasquatches, is what you're trying to say.
If we were Sasquatches, we would have just walked in there and killed everyone.
Oh, that's true too.
Actually, he's a Sasquatch. He has an 18 strength. Jesus.
And he used it well.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So just remind me, we followed exactly what trail here? Does it seem like these bandits wiped out that entire town?
It was okay.
Is that even possible?
Town's a strong word. It's like a hamlet, and yeah, there's a bunch of little noob NPCs, 0-level NPCs. Yes.
The reason we came this way is we were looking for that chick still, right? The one with the daughter, because she wasn't in the town.
True.
Okay. Maybe she made a happy life with them.
She killed her boyfriend.
Well, each day you have 1 spell, so you can kill one of them from very far away.
Okay, so let's go recuperate, and then let's start ambushing these people, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We're going to have to figure out some sort of ambush method because we can't charge in there, obviously.
Well, you're off to a good start, though.
Yeah, that's true. We killed, what, 4?
Yeah. So we...
No, we killed more than 4.
No, just 4.
One, we killed 2, then we killed 2 more, right?
You killed 3, and then you killed 2.
Oh, yeah,
That's
so
5.
5. Okay. And so we'll say they had 15 there, so that's 10 left.
Okay. Let's
That's the
do it.
assumption.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try to do assassinate tactics, but fuck, I mean, do we even have any sort of a clue on making some sort of a makeshift, like at least something that covers our backs with like...
See, here's
like
sort of the
anything?
problem is that it's going to take me, I don't even know how many weeks to heal 4 hit points.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Can we...
I have to double check that. It could just be 4 days.
4 days is not bad. I don't mind living in the woods for 4 days, and then...
Assuming you don't get killed by things in the woods.
Also...
Jungle, really.
For those 4 days, Anna and I can kill 1 person each day.
Yeah. But
Between
we
the
would
2 of
have
us.
to move
Yeah.
regularly because they'll eventually figure out where the...
Well, no, he can be in the same place as long as it's far enough away, and then you and I would have to constantly run another direction away and then double back to Richard.
That's fine.
Or triple back.
Unless they want you all dead.
Okay. So you guys are going to go just run away and set up camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go far enough away and try to countertrack to the best of our abilities, which I don't know what that even means, but...
Okay. Do you have like blankets or tents or anything?
I'm assuming since we were traveling.
I have water skins, torches, crowbars, hammers, and shovels.
I have cheese.
So much cheese.
And biscuits.
I need to figure out what kind of armor I'm actually in, though, so that I know about the encumbrance.
And whether or not you actually
I
have
have
the AC you
food.
have.
Well, no, I definitely have the AC because I know I wrote it down, which means
And
that I did
apples.
do the math. I just didn't write down the
I
armor.
also have wine.
Well, then nothing else matters.
Perfume.
All right, let's do this real quick because he's
Is
worried
there
about
any
it.
town within 2 days?
Yeah, the town you came from.
Oh, how far was that?
I gotta check for you. Hang on a second. What's your armor class there, Ramsey?
Mine is a 3, and that's with a -1 from dexterity, so it's actually a 4.
Does that include a shield?
That's with a shield, yes.
Okay, so normally a 3 would be plate mail, but a shield would make that banded mail, but dexterity would make that horse barding. Wait, no, chain.
Chainmail. Okay, that makes sense. That's awesome.
Well, it's also AC5.
So I'm only in chainmail. I'm not that bad then.
That's 30 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say in real life that is 30 pounds actually, because
Okay.
I've worn real chainmail.
So I want to buy this plate mail while we're in the town if they have any. So
Okay. Let me find out what that looks like.
How much is chainmail?
90, I think.
Oh, I can afford that.
No, you can't.
I have 417 gold.
Don't you tell him what he can and can't afford.
He is the DM. If he wants to take my money away, he can. But how encumbered does it make me to put it on? That's what I'm worried about.
Very.
But what's the AC with it on? It's 3, then plus -1 for dex, -1 for shield, so it'd be a 1. That's still really fucking good. Then you need an 18 to hit me naturally. If they have any bonuses, then not an 18, but the plate mail is actually really looking
All right,
good.
my first question to you is,
Okay.
1/3 copy.
There's not much in the way of roads out here, but you're within a day's march of Machida,
okay.
where you started out.
Well, we hit there.
Okay. Let's
Yeah, we'll go to Machida.
see if anything kills you on the way there.
This one's a good processor too.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get into a fight and gain experience because they'll have treasure.
Wandering monsters almost never have treasure.
This is ridiculous.
You know, a gold elemental.
Well, I was thinking if it was a monster that was big enough that we got cut open his stomach, then we'll get treasure inside him.
Really? I want to be.
So to find out what he has in his rump sack.
Or we can track him back to his keep.
Mm.
Any monster that could have gold in its stomach, you would die.
Probably.
Okay. Managed to make it back to town without a problem.
Okay.
Nice.
And mark off a day's food, I guess.
That's fine. I have 10 days rations right now. So I'll probably mark off 2 days. Get me to 8. Because that makes more sense as to where we were.
Okay, so I'd like to buy 10 more days of rations.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
The joy is you don't need to know that.
Okay, here's the thing.
Somebody else did it for you. Right?
Maybe
Yeah.
5 days, I don't know.
Yeah, how much do they weigh actually? That's what he might be worried about.
Well, this has.
All right, let's try this.
It hasn't been working, but I am still willing to give it a try.
A ration, days worth of rations is a pound.
Okay, so that'd be 18 pounds if I did have all the days I'm talking about. But what's encumbrance at? How many pounds can I support?
Okay, well, depends on what rules you're using. If you're using the standard rules, then up to 40 pounds unencumbered.
Okay.
60 pounds lightly encumbered. But
Based
keep
on
in mind your armor weighs a bunch, and the crowbar and the hammer.
Isn't that based on strength though?
No, it's not.
Oh shit, that doesn't even make sense if it's not based on strength.
It's more about endurance.
Is it based off Constitution then?
Yeah.
No, it's based on just nothing.
Yeah, military soldiers have no more ability to carry stuff than anybody else.
That makes sense.
Doesn't make sense.
But that being said, I was planning on using an alternate rule set. It basically says you can carry your strength value in things in your backpack, and half that readied.
Okay.
So what's your strength value? Like, so mine's a 12, so 12 pounds I can carry in my backpack on top of the 40 you're saying?
No, it means you can carry 12 things in your backpack.
Oh, okay. Does each ration count as one thing, or does rations count as one thing for a total of all rations?
They each count as one thing, but you can bundle them into a pack of one thing, five each,
Okay.
because they're small-ish.
So I'm only going to do 15 days of rations to do.
Be 3 things,
We don't have any common friends.
3 encumbrance. It's easier if you have a chart to look at.
Okay, so how much for 5 rations?
Rations are a whopping 5 silver each.
And what's conversion rate?
10, it's like
10
nickels and pennies and stuff. Right. Conversion rate, 10 silver to a gold.
So 1 gold is 2
Decimal. Yes.
Write down how many I have.
3.5.
Yes, enough for 2 days.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, 5 rations per bundle, so we can have 10? To take up 2 bundles?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know who she is.
Armor's wonkier. I made a table of that. Because armor counts as being readied, but it also counts as more than one thing.
Okay, yeah, please let me know.
Let me see here. Armor to do things and stuff. So I wasn't prepared for a shopping trip. Okay, here we go. I'll make a little Excel file. Okay, so of note, chainmail is 4 encumbrance.
And we can have 6 readied and or you can have half in readied and 1 per of your strength, right?
Half readied and your full amount packed.
So I can have 18 total because I have a 12 strength, right?
Yes.
Okay, so wait, how much is chainmail count as?
4.
How much is plate mail count as?
Plate. 6.
So that would take up everything readied.
Right, and then then it also does your weapon. And if it's 2-handed, it counts as 2.
Yeah, so a long sword and a shield, that would be 1 more each. So then I'd be 2 over encumbrance. What would that make me?
That would make you lightly encumbered.
And so what would my speed be instead of 30?
Actually, your speed would be 30 instead of 40.
You think it's worth it to do that, or you think we should keep 40?
What AC is plate mail?
Plate mail is AC 3.
You know what?
Then 2 for shield, and then 1 if you have
Girl Scout jamborees.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. That's what I'm saying.
And I was operating under the assumption that I was apparently lightly encumbered the whole time.
It's not right.
And it works for you because with the 18 strength you can do that. Or maybe.
With 18 strength, you're not even encumbered at all. You have 9 slots, so you're not even lightly encumbered.
Oh, good.
That's what I'm saying.
Then how much for plate mail?
That's what you said. 6. 6 for
No,
plate
gold.
mail. Oh, 90 you said, right?
There's a chart in front of you probably.
Yeah?
Do you see this?
It was. It keeps going away.
Let me click on it.
But because you're bouncing who's talking.
450. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, well.
Okay, so
we
I
can buy
have
you.
I have gems. 2 gems worth 1,000 each.
Oh,
That'll
okay.
do it.
Yeah.
So
What's right under plate mail? What's the next thing that's like slightly like heavy but not as like basically slightly better than chainmail? Is there anything slightly better than chain?
I want to say banded right above it.
Yep.
Okay, and banded costs
85.
Or 80, yeah, it's super cheap.
And actually has the same encumbrance as chainmail.
So okay, so then
No,
if I do banded,
now that shield says -1. Why do we think it's -2?
I was saying only -1 for a shield.
Oh.
To AC, and then -1 for my dex.
Oh, I do have
So it's
-1 for my
your
dex. Yeah. Okay.
So if I did that, that would be a 4 base, then 3 2. Then I'd have a 2. I'm gonna
Oh,
do
hey, fair enough. By the way, a shield counts as 2.
Oh, encumbrance?
It's heavy.
God damn it! That screws it all up. So then even with chainmail, I'm lightly encumbered.
Yes.
You're not.
Banded, you mean?
And it's not even. It's
Or
Why would
chainmail?
anyone ever buy a helmet? By the way, does that add to AC?
No, that's just a weird thing. I guess if you didn't have a helmet, there could be a problem. But it's assumed that you have a helmet already.
That's what I figured. So I'm gonna have to be lightly encumbered no matter what. Do we have enough for me to buy plate also?
Yeah, we have thousands of gold actually.
Okay.
Okay.
The best you can have is spellcasters. Do they have anything specific
She's
about
an
them? Or well, does elves have anything specific?
They
The cheat.
They cheat.
They can wear anything they want.
Yep.
She has a strength of 15. What's
Wow, so that's a lot stronger than me even. So she can do plate also. She can do 15. She can hold 7.5 things.
Oh, Ramsey, you would be moderately encumbered.
With only going 1 over?
Well, no, but plate mail wouldn't be 1 over. I mean, when you
No,
count
plate
your
mail 6, then I get 1 for a longsword and then 2 for a shield is 3.
right, which means 3 over would push you over to the next
really?
level.
How
Yes.
much is lightly encumbered? Just 2 over?
Yes.
God damn it.
what's wrong with banded?
I just wanted to get an AC2 instead of an AC3.
So, I mean, it's two less encumbrance, right? So.
Yeah.
right.
I guess I have to go banded. That sucks.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm lightly encumbered, I guess, because I'm going to go banded.
So that's 85.
It's not.
And
Are you
then-
dropping the shield?
No, I'm doing shield.
Okay.
With shield and with banded, I'm at 6, which is not encumbered at all. Then I go 1 over for having a
Oh,
long
right.
sword.
I'm thinking of the plate. You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my AC drops by 1 point. So instead of a 3, it's a 2.
Nice. Dang.
Then I'm going plate mail, plus my dex, plus my shield, which puts me at 1.
Yeah, and
Dwarf
then
plate.
Anna should be even better, right? Because doesn't she have a better dex?
She doesn't have a better dex. She has a worse dex.
Oh, so she's going to be a 2 also. With full plate on. That's awesome.
Well, she should.
No, you're still unencumbered.
Yeah, so it's just the best armor that you can have. But
Yeah.
so she can only have 7. I don't think she's gonna want to go plate mail.
Wait, it's 6, and then 1 for a weapon. She doesn't have a shield. She only uses either a longsword or
She has a shield.
Oh, she does? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, she has a shield. She either goes sword and shield or she goes bow.
Oh, got it. I didn't know that. Then maybe banded is best for you too. It's up to you. Do you want to be lightly encumbered or not? I'm lightly encumbered myself, so actually, if you are lightly encumbered, it's not going to hurt you because I can only move at that speed. What? And that's 30 instead of 40.
Technically,
Yes.
you only have to move faster than Ramsey to
Yeah.
get away.
That's true. But don't elves get a bonus to speed?
Not in this game. Burning Wheel, they do.
So 16, 17.
In Burning Wheel, elves go faster
20.
and are stronger and better and smarter. Yes.
Just like in Warhammer, at least the original
So-
fantasy game. I don't know about now.
So I'm gonna trade in 6 gems worth 50 each. There's no conversion rate on this kind of stuff, is there?
Gems are essentially money.
Okay. So that was 300, and then we're buying 620 gold worth of stuff. So I need to spend
I have 413 gold if you need it.
300 and
413 plus 5. plus 5 silver.
I'll just let you know when I run out of stuff.
Okay.
220. That's.
So can I pay 50 gold and get a +1 longsword and armor?
No.
Oh, only 25? Done.
Psh.
Okay, so we now have rations.
You know
How
what
do
we
pythons
need?
work? Do those go in bundles of 5 as well, or?
Let's see here. Let me find those things. And yeah, they're smallish.
That's like a 10. You know what we really need, honestly, is like tarps and stuff, but I don't know if I have the space. I only have 10 spaces, so I need 2. I only have 2 more available for anything.
Spike, iron. Yes, they can be bundled. 5 to a encumbrance. That's what the asterisk means there.
I'm not really sure you could get all the way up a cliff with 5 pythons.
No. But your encumbrance is 18. You have 18 items available.
I just think
I only have
some of this
12.
stuff I don't know, it just feels weird because I don't know how you climb anything.
I don't know how 5 pythons takes up an entire encumbrance also. If you think about it, like, dude, you could have, like, pythons, it's just a spike like this.
I mean, you climb super high mountains. Do
Yeah.
you somehow pull them up with you?
You do have to pull them back out and put them up, but still, like, even with doing all that, like, they shouldn't weigh 1 encumbrance. Or do you just leave pythons in? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I've never climbed a mountain. I don't know.
I got trained at camp to go up a 10-foot cliff, so I don't know what you do
When you go beyond that, yeah.
when you go beyond that.
I think they're pretty much disposable.
Not these ones.
Oh, yeah.
I've only got 10. I've actually, I had 10. I kind of thought I'd go to 10 to 5, so I don't have to throw them away later.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, remember, you do have 18 encumbrance instead of 12, like me. And she's got 15
I was using them up for
encumbrance.
cheese and stuff. I've got to like get rid of the fun stuff. Get down to the nitty gritty. And biscuits. I can't have biscuits. Can't have biscuits and food.
No way.
I was assuming that cheese and biscuits came with your rations.
I will assume that too. So from now on, I will be extracting cheese and biscuits out of my rations, not having extra.
All right.
All right. So wait. So I have plate mail.
Man, I don't want plate mail.
Liquid ink or liquid lead is like ink. It doesn't erase, as far as I can tell.
Neat.
Not really. I don't know what the point is.
Are you using liquid lead there?
Not anymore. But I started with this game using liquid lead.
So I just can't erase or anything? So like that? Who cares?
Maybe you need a special eraser for it. I have no idea.
Liquid lead, it's called ink.
Yeah. Seems like it.
It looks like
pencil?
Looks like pencil. It's liquid graphite.
Interesting.
That's what it says. And I assumed because it was graphite that it was erasable. But now maybe that's not the point.
Remember what assuming makes?
It has to make an assumption. It makes an ass out of you and assumption.
Yeah, you and your assumption.
All right. So I have a scroll and a potion that I never identified. Or if I did, I didn't have a pencil, so I didn't write it down.
Okay.
Oh, and I think you're gonna like X-Men, by the way, tomorrow. It was pretty good.
Awesome. Scroll or potion. Let me think here.
Oh, and she was trying to learn new spells. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh yeah, she never did the rolls.
She hasn't had time. It takes about a month.
All right.
Oh crap. That's insanity.
But anyway, yeah. So we'll definitely get back to that, and it would take about that long to get anything identified as well. Lacking anything to do with it. All right, so that's that. Whoa. And okay, you guys ready?
Other than wanting to know what the potion and the scroll is.
Oh, you don't Well, let's see here.
And nobody's gulping any of these potions, just FYI.
I do sneak some into Anna's drinks. We have to have a test subject. It's only fair.
Little do you know, you are the test subject.
Oh, she went there.
That's so mean. Here I was trying to be nice to you.
Sorry, I gotta find this.
No problema, señor.
Okay. You know what? For whatever reason, I feel like you got those things identified after all, because I remember telling you. And it is a potion of healing and a scroll of read languages. Which I don't know that'll do the dwarf any good, but
can the wizard or can the elf add read languages to her spellbook or anything?
no.
Okay.
But she can cast it. Reverse engineering it wouldn't be efficient. And are you staying in town for a number of days?
So did I heal a hit point on the day?
No, because you're traveling.
Okay. Then I'm going to rest here until I heal 3 hit points.
All right, roll a d3 for anyone who happens to be damaged.
I rolled a 3. Oh wait, and then I rolled a 2.
Yes, so it's 2 hit points on the first day.
Okay. How much did that cost me for the inn for the 3 of us?
For the 3 of you.
1 room. We're cozy.
That's right, baby.
You're sleeping in the common room?
No, we're gonna get a room.
Curves.
Are you
Okay.
letting that be robbed in a common room? There's lots of people there. I don't know.
I think it'd be dangerous. Because people can come in and out of the room, so who knows who's in there.
If I want to say 5 silver. Is that right?
5 silver's not bad. We can do 5 silver.
Ramsey, did you heal at all?
I'm
You
not
didn't take
hurt
damage.
that I know of, unless you.
Oh, that's right, because you had that awesome armor. Okay.
5 silver each?
You got one. You got 1 room, so apparently. Wait, yeah, actually,
Food, though.
yes, because you got food and stuff. So, yes, 5 silver each.
1.5. Okay. And then we stay 1 more night.
Okay, do it.
Well, I only had 1 more damage, so
Healed.
I rolled a 1.
Haha, of course you would. I see you got a little furry baby there.
Mr. E, who my employee calls Wolfman. And then so he's going through a breakup, so I texted him a picture of Mr. E to cheer him up because it's a puppy.
Right.
And then when I typed it, I was like, oh, Wolfman, WOOF.
Ah, nice.
That would have been a good name. We had no idea he'd look so good in a little jacket.
No.
So that was another 1.5 silver.
Gold.
Totally like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to look around. That's nice. It's wrong number. All right. So let us begin our journey back to the, apparently the Raiders.
Yeah.
Never all like buff and stuff. Did we get new weaponry or anything? No.
You were there.
Sort of.
You got new
I don't
armor.
think there were better weapons. We have the best weapons.
Well, how much do magic items cost? Probably more than we have, but how much?
You'd have to ask Anna. She would have to gain a few levels and then spend some of her precious research points giving you weapons.
Oh, I see. One of those evil things.
Yes, so basically, I suppose you could buy them, but most wizards aren't going to make them for just any old mook.
Got it. What if we threaten his family?
That might work.
We have all of your family.
Do you get horses or anything? You can hoof it. It's only a day away, but
We could buy horses and then we could run away. Like we could have them tied up, go in, start killing, and then run to the horses and gallop off.
I just feel like.
Oh, they have horses too.
I am.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
I'm all for buying small horses, large ponies, whatever, when we have to go more than a day. But it just seems kind of weird.
No, you're right. Yeah, we say no to the horses.
because they do the environmentally friendly route, walk. Horse
For
pollution.
For 1 day would work.
Okay, let's make that happen. All right, a day later, evening is falling, and you are back at the outskirts of the bandit lair.
All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to find an area nearby that we can ambush from.
Indeedy duty. That's right, I said duty.
Well, I mean, the place is surrounded by trees, so I mean, any place is a potential ambush site.
Okay, so what we're gonna do actually is scout around the place for 1 day, or at least half a day, and see like, is there any sort of regular guard shifts or anything like that? Do people go in and out of the camp? What happens? You know, it'd be awesome is if they go on a raid and then we just take stragglers in the camp and free the people, and then when they come back, ambush them. It's true, because then they're wounded and stuff, you know. Hopefully.
Okay, well, so you watch it for most of the day, and these guys don't seem particularly disciplined. You're able to spot several holes in the walls, but there is rubble in the way, and a 10-foot ditch, which is not insurmountable, but would slow you down, probably make noise. There is the one guard up at the front entrance, and well, actually, I should say this: you get there in the evening, so it's almost getting dark by the time you get there. You do see a torch up at the top, one guy at the front entrance. They light a couple torches by the braziers or by the front door there, and also there's a like a wooden tower, which just kind of somewhere in the middle of the place near the back wall that can see out over the wall. So really, you have looks like about 2 guards who can see over the wall at any one time.
We could light what's it called? Some arrows and fire them into the wooden tower and then take off.
Don't people just put the fire out and then? I mean,
where's the water? Where's the water source?
Try their canteens. Just take the fire out and like.
In a wall that's like several feet up?
Well, it's not really a wall. It's more of a structure, scaffolding.
Oh, okay.
I just think that without alchemist fire or Greek fire or something,
it's just too easy to get rid of.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, if these were thatched roof houses,
yeah,
those are just waiting to go on fire. But I mean,
there could be some of those inside, but you can't really see.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill any hostages.
Also true.
So that's why I wasn't gonna go for anything like that. The tower is just a guard post, so basically, do any of them leave or go out to hunt or anything like that? Does it look like?
Not when you get there, because it is night.
Okay, well, there might be some.
Set up a blind nearby.
Yeah.
Near enough that we can't see the exit immediately. Well, one, we go outside of their range, and we go in a circle looking for trails.
For traps?
Trails.
Trails.
like obvious trails that someone, I mean, even someone who, yeah, obviously is like.
Okay, but for now, it's nighttime.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
then,
we're gonna have to post somewhere.
Let's go so that we're barely within range of the entrance.
What, via bows, you mean?
I meant with invisible range.
Oh, okay.
Barely within range.
So we can barely see.
So if they start coming out, we'll see them, and we'll just hang out for 3 or 4 hours, and then leave and set up camp.
How far or how close do you think we can be to people in a forest and still be like barely visible? Because it's not.
I think far.
Close.
Too far to shoot with a bow.
I personally don't think so.
There's a road.
Oh, you're saying up the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not a road so much as a forest path.
That's been trampled by them going out right.
Okay, so
how far
he
can
needs
we
to answer,
be?
yeah.
How far can we be that's safe that we can still see the entrance?
We
can hightail it out if need be.
Without a laser rangefinder, probably about. See here.
I mean, it'd be pretty hard to hit anyone with a bow in a forest like this when you're running
Oh,
because there's. Okay, I'm saying them coming in attacking us because of so many trees. It's a forest.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll say about 50 yards.
Okay. So we're 50 yards away, 150 feet. And then we're going to try to hide our camp. We're not going to have fire tonight. And we're going to do that.
Luckily, it's a warm night.
Otherwise, we have an elf to cuddle with.
All right, so nothing molests you in the night other than the elf.
Nobody comes out?
I guess not. They, being night and all.
Okay.
So you just waiting for the morning, or?
Yeah. I mean, it might be best for us to go in and kill people in the night, but who knows? And we all have infravision.
We kind of get one. Yeah, they're humans.
So they can't see it.
They're humans, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so all of us can see in the dark and they can't.
That sucks for them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is like.
Yeah, I think we take advantage of the first night because they don't even know they're being raided yet.
Okay.
Then maybe in future nights, we'll slowly ambush them if need be, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so we look to see if there's any, and what kind of guards they have set up for the entrance.
Just the guy at the top.
There's one there, and he said there's possibly one in that scaffolding thing.
So can you two try to shoot the guy at the top?
That's what I'm saying. I think so. I mean, between the two of us, she can definitely hit him with a spell because it's 100% chance, and that might kill him. And I can be the backup bow to hit him if she misses, or I mean, if he doesn't die from that shot. But that's only one dead. We don't know who's in the tower. The tower is closed up, or can we see the tower?
It is an open scaffolding.
Oh, so we can see there's no one on there.
Oh, there's a guy on there.
Oh, there is. Okay. So we'd have to have someone on the back end hit him, so then both of them die. So she spells one.
Is he awake up there in the scaffolding?
He's sitting cross-legged, probably awake. I don't know.
Does he have a torch or something up there?
Yes.
Or? Yeah. Okay. And there's a moat.
Yeah.
It's a dry, empty moat, but yes. Approximately 10 feet wide, approximately 10 feet deep.
All right. I say just peg him with the acorn and then shoot the guy.
Okay.
Wait, can she shoot the guy up in the scaffolding with the acorn?
You have to know the range on that is?
I don't know what the range is on a magic missile.
No idea.
If it's like a magic missile, it's like 400 feet or something crazy.
Just making stuff up. This is Labyrinth Lord.
That's what I'm saying. If it's D&D, this seems a lot like it's based on D&D.
She does a d6 + 1 damage.
I know it's more damage.
It is 150 feet.
Okay, so not 400, but a lot.
So, how high can she shoot the guy?
From our camp, of course you can
Yeah,
shoot.
yeah, no.
If she, yes, I mean, even if she has to go around the far side, get closer, she could still do it.
So, do you want to try to shoot the guy up front, and she shoots the guy with the scaffolding, or
I
do you
can, but I think that you should take her bow also and be at the front with me so that we can both hit him.
Okay, you know
Case one
that's
of us
fair. Okay,
misses.
so she shoots the guy in the scaffolding with the acorn at the same time that me and him shoot with bows.
Okay. The plan?
Yeah, that's the plan so far.
All right, let's see if anybody hears you. Okay, so you get in place.
Yep.
Anna, you cast a spell? What'd you get?
Nice.
7 damage. Goes right through his eye hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
He topples over and flops ragdoll style, hitting every beam on the way down. Thump, 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 thoosh, and lands behind the wall somewhere. You guys go.
Is there more
A
people?
9 plus 1, 10.
That's gonna be AC 11.
I hit AC 10.
No.
Or no, I hit a 10 so that I hit AC 9. And I do a lot of damage. Hopefully I do, but I doubt it.
Unfortunately, this guy is wearing armor.
Unfortunate.
So
We might get one more attack though, because it's surprise round if we roll high enough.
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, I suppose there's that. He's staggered, and obviously he's going to be crying out, assuming he gets initiative. So, I guess you guys are shooting some more?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot more.
Well, I assume you got a 1, right?
You got one.
Yeah.
I got a 3. Okay.
So he yells, and we shoot him.
He's attack! Attack! Shoot him.
Oh, nice.
Not nice. Oh wow.
I
you
got
slaughtered him.
20, so AC -1.
That'll hit. A lot.
7 damage. Wait. Does my +1 from Dex apply to damage as well on a bow?
No.
Doesn't?
No. Oh, then I 6 damage.
Okay, that his attack, and he goes down. You hear shouts from inside.
We all run off.
Unless
you want to stay and hide and stuff, I don't know.
So on the next round, I want to pour oil on the wooden bridge and set it on fire.
That's going to require running out there into the open and doing that.
That's
and also, where's your oil? Is it in your pack?
Unless I can I just hack? Which would be faster? Would it be faster to hack at the bridge?
It's a pretty solid bridge.
No, you need to burn it. So I'll cover him with a bow, and I'll come out to a point where I can cover him, and he does the oil, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is the oil in your pack?
The oil is in my pack.
Okay, so that's going to take a round to get out.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get the oil out of my pack, and we'll stay where we're at with our bows at this point. So if they come running out, then we'll run off. If they don't come running out fast enough, then I'll do it.
Nothing happens in the first round. Second round, you've got your oil. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going with the oil plan.
Okay.
And I'm looking around with my infravision. If I see any of them.
Yeah, we're totally in the dark, right? So there's no, we have no light source or anything.
True, but the bridge is lit.
Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, it's lit by torches?
Yeah, I mean, the back is. It's not on the bridge per se. It's behind the bridge, but it's visible in the light.
Yeah, all right.
With torches.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and running up to the bridge takes you pretty much all of your movement.
All right.
You can hear guys coming up from the inside.
I'm ready.
And Ramsey, will you do anything in particular?
If I can reach a guy with a short bow, I will fire at him.
Okay.
If not, then I won't.
And
here I get pegged for 8 damage and die. But
You can go through it at 8 damage.
I can actually.
Your AC is actually high enough that he won't hit you ever.
Yep.
Okay, so the you're pouring oil in the thing,
Yep.
and guys are coming. So initiative.
I need my turtle shell.
Am I able
shield.
to hit any of them while they're running out?
Yes.
Okay. So should I do that attack or is that after Inish?
After initiative.
Okay, so 6 Inish.
Nice.
Yay.
All right. So the oil is poured, and you still have a chance to back away, run away. And Ramsey is shooting one.
19 AC, or I mean, AC, my roll is a 19, so I hit a 0 AC.
Nice.
And I do 4 points of damage since there's no bonus for my ranged attack.
Okay. You wing one.
Wing one? Oh shit, the ones inside must be much more powerful.
I think they've hit dice. So until you do damage, he doesn't know how many hit points they have. This is old school.
Which means if they have 1 hit die, they have between 1 and 80 hit points. If they have 2 hit dice, they have between 2 and 16 hit points.
This is a badass, but it's randomly a badass.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
And
Or he's the main badass. He's 2 hit dice.
yeah, you don't know what's going on.
It's true. We never do though.
All right.
And then we take off after he's lit the bridge. So I don't know if that was all like him oil and lighting or not.
That is true. How are you gonna light the bridge?
Tinder and flint.
Okay, that would probably take a while. However, I will grant you this. Of the 6 guys who run out, 3 of them fall on their asses.
Why?
From the oil.
Oh, from the oil. Nice.
Huzzah.
And the rest of them chase you briefly, but it's dark and they don't go charging out into the woods in the dark because that's crazy.
Was he able to light the what's it called on fire?
No time.
That's
Okay,
fine.
well, wait, hold on. Do I get one more round of attacks at them though? Because I'm at the tree line shooting while
Yeah,
he runs
go
away.
for it.
No.
I miss.
Wing.
We tried.
Okay, and then we all run away.
Yeah, it's hard to get oil off. So unless they spend time scrubbing that oil, then we have the opportunity to set it on fire later.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay, well, you're out in the woods. You can hear the commotion even from this distance.
So
We have a rally point somewhere, but where that is, I don't know.
so I wanna group up with my allies, and if they keep sending people out, I just want to butcher them in the dark. I feel like it's pretty rough for them.
Yeah.
Yes, but they probably know that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wouldn't expect them to go off into the forest by themselves. But
And they didn't. Like I said,
alright.
once you hit the woods, they stopped.
okay, cool.
It almost seems like we should just stay in the woods and fire at them while they're trying to put the oil out or get rid of the oil.
If they start shooting back, it only takes a couple lucky hits to. But yeah, if they start messing with the bridge,
Yeah.
then
They try to get that oil
okay.
going, and we
So
can kill another 3 or 4.
let's wait half an hour.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about now is that they plant guys out waiting for us to come back while they're fucking with the oil in the tree line. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Then,
If we can't see 'em
then we
come
look for those people.
Oh, first. I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good idea. So in that half an hour of us meeting up outside of their area,
I give Anna back her bow.
yeah, and then we're gonna come back and check out the bridge, but
Another arrow.
first looking like basically maybe 2 on one side, 1 on the other. I guess me and Anna, because we had the lesser armor, and him on the other side, kind of scoping out the forest, looking for any signs of the infrared, and moving forward towards the camp, but 1 on each side of that like trail.
Okay.
Is anyone hidden? And if there's no one hidden, then get all the way up to like the bridge basically, and see if there's people working on the bridge or not, or if they're all inside or what have you.
All right. Okay. You don't find anybody trying to ambush you, and by sheer luck, you happen upon 3 guys. 2 of them holding shields up defensively, while the 3rd guy is taking a bucket and sloshing water across the front of the bridge there.
Yay!
That's a good idea with oil.
So,
Doesn't
you
anything
and
wrong.
I want to bow him?
Sure.
So let's kill the guy or I guess you should aim at the guy who doesn't have a shield, and I'll aim at one of the guys who does have a shield.
He's behind everybody else. He's kind of.
Okay, so we have to kill the 2 guys with a shield.
That's what the shields are for.
Okay, so we'll do that.
Nope.
Nope.
6, yes, I doubt it.
Okay, their shields catch the arrows and they run like crap back into the
Do we have enough time to shoot them one more time before they run in?
initiative.
Anna? Yeah, or Richard?
It's D6. 5.
5, yay!
They got a 6. They scramble. They were waiting for that,
Oh, I'm sure they were.
and no one comes back out for a while.
Dude, we should
Okay.
just launch an arrow out and fire on it.
I'm gonna light a torch
Okay.
What?
behind a tree. I'm just gonna toss it at the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree
Yeah.
with you 100%. And I have my bow ready, and she'll have her bow ready. If anyone comes out, we'll fucking hit them.
Okay.
I'm really worried about this.
So you come running out there with a torch, huh?
I'm gonna toss it. If I think I can toss it. The torch is a big
18
stick, right?
strength, yeah.
True.
I'll go halfway though. I won't.
Yeah, he's not gonna just throw it, but
Well, it doesn't have a great range. Is what I'm trying to say.
Sure, but if I can get within 15 feet of the bridge.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
and if anyone pops up, we're already ready to fire.
I'm a
Well,
walking
Because
stone.
even if I miss, like someone with a bow, it's probably gonna shock them if Anna and I shoot and almost hit them in the head. You know, even if it is a miss.
okay.
So I'd be walking forward with my shield in front, with the torch behind the shield. Because I'm not using the torch for light. I'm using it. I'm gonna throw
Right.
it in a moment. Right? Yeah.
Okay. You run out there as fast as you can, and
Stumpy little legs.
3 guys pop up with bows and take pot shots at you.
All right.
And
I was
do we
ready
get to
for
go
this.
first, or do they get to go first?
Initiative.
Initial
All right.
roll. Roll your initial.
4.
5.
Damn
All
it.
right.
All right. Queen. Phew. Oh, thunk. Phew. Although I say thunk in a figurative sense. Which armor class?
1.
Okay.
So very figurative sense.
All right. One. So close. One clips you in the shield, and the other one misses entirely. You're there.
All right. I toss it.
And wait, we get to fire also, right?
Yes.
Anna, let's do this. Let's kill 2 of them. Come on.
Self cheatery.
They have cover though, so it's gonna be tough.
Oh, of course.
12.
Oh, that might.
A 7. AC 7.
You glance at the wall that he's hiding behind.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
figured
didn't
on
think
this.
so.
Ugh.
Ramsey,
I rolled
nothing.
3. I rolled 2 low, 3. So.
And keep track of your arrows, by the way.
I am.
Oh yeah.
A lot of arrow shooting you're doing there.
I don't even have my arrows written down.
You
What do I do?
20s in a quiver.
I have it. I have it.
You should be using the new character sheets I made.
Yeah, I have it. I have it here.
Oh,
Oh, you
neat.
No, we have. You made a new character sheet. I'll print them.
Oh, okay.
I'm low on ink though right now, so.
No rush.
I-
Because there's like a little thing for tracking your arrows.
There is on this one too.
Yeah.
These are all good. Oh, wait, of course there is, because that's kind of what I based it off of.
20 though. Maybe.
Looks like 20.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay.
A couple of arrows go flying into the darkness but they're nowhere near you. They can't see you. And
Is the oil on fire?
oh yes, the bridge is on fire.
Okay, so I run back to the woods and they're just waiting to see if they try to put the fire out.
Exactly.
They apparently see that coming, but the bridge is going to be a problem now.
Okay.
So they're just gonna wait and let it burn, basically, right?
Well, because obviously there's slanty-eyed snipers out there with their elf ears shooting at them,
No, that makes sense.
We're like monsters right now.
Yeah, we really are.
attacking their village.
We're like,
All we want to do is raid in peace.
All we wanted to do was drink beer, so we're both disappointed at this point.
yeah, they didn't let us drink beer. We were offering to pay them. Now they feel bad about not accepting our offer.
Well, there was like 3 of you, and he's like, "Oh, we got all this money, bandits. Can we give some to you?"
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Now they have nowhere to live. Everything. Half their men are dead.
Or injured.
Or injured, yeah.
all right. Well, that's no one else comes back out for like an hour.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow and do the same thing, right?
I guess
Basically.
whenever the bridge crumbles, we just go off to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we go far enough away that and cover our tracks and our smells.
Well, to the best of our
and everything else.
ability, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if anybody finds you.
Hopefully not.
They do not. The morning arises, and
Yeah, pause. They do not. Damn it.
All right.
Excellent.
What are you doing, little boy?
Okay, so now here's the thing. Do we want to attack them at all during the day or not?
Seems like it's a huge negative for us.
It is.
Like
if we had actually struck the guys with the what's it called, the shields, and killed them, this would have been a different raid altogether. It's just that I stuck with dice, and apparently so does she.
Yeah, I always do.
Well,
who gave her dice?
Bad dice. You need to use the ones you used to have that were always 20s.
Yeah, I know. I don't have that luck anymore.
You need those Formula Day dice.
So I say that we go into the woods, out of the range of the thing. But if they send people to chop down wood to rebuild a bridge, then we ambush those people.
I don't think they're going to. I think
they're just going to stay in there?
No, I think what they're going to do is try to sneak out different areas, different ways, and then basically set up some sort of an ambush expecting us to come back at night. Because, shit, if you knew that basically your enemy can see in the dark and you can't, you know they're going to attack at night. You know they are. They might even be sleeping during the day.
Which is why we're going to ambush them when they try to get wood to build their bridge.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to try to build another bridge. Until they kill us, I don't think they're going to do that.
Just have no bridge.
I would. I mean, I would not risk having a bridge, honestly.
Okay.
But I might be wrong. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know. I mean, the only thing is we only have 3 people to cover an entire perimeter of the camp. Because if anyone sneaks out and then we start firing at someone and they come right behind us and kill one of us.
Then I say that we build a ladder.
Okay. What for?
Because if they don't come out tonight, then we've got to put the ladder over the thing, over the moat, from a different side, and then there's holes in the walls.
Yeah, and going through one of the holes.
So then we shoot from the walls and then run back out.
Okay.
Because the last thing we want
and then
is
pull the ladder
for
back,
3 days to go by with nothing going on.
Yeah, and then them heal. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we want to do.
We don't want them to respawn.
Yeah, we don't want to respawn. No respawns.
What are you making ladders out of?
Trees.
Wood. The same thing they would have.
How are you holding your ladders together?
Rope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop up my rope for this purpose.
Okay.
So I'm hoping 50 feet of rope is
adequate.
Is adequate. If it came down to it, I mean, we would just go back to town. It would just take longer.
Are you using dwarven craftsmanship on this?
I feel like dwarves know how to build things, but I don't know if we know how to build ladders. We're very short, so surely we understand the concept.
The first thing you learn. Step ladders. Yeah. Okay. So during the day, you're hacking down woods and looking for things, or?
Yeah. We have to be far enough away from the camp, though, that it's not easy to detect us, and one of us will always be on guard duty.
All right. This will take a
This is actually a makeshift bridge. It's not even a ladder per se, right? So if we found the right 3 or 4 long, but short enough trees that we could actually get it down. Heck, if we've actually wait
11 feet, 12
if
feet.
we found a 10-foot or longer log that was big enough, No, it's too heavy.
It'd be too heavy to pull back. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But we could hack part of it off.
We don't have the tools for that. We need it.
Right.
Yeah, no, we need to find small trees.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty easy to break down. And then just bundle them together. Again, this isn't a ladder per se.
No, I know. It's just to get across.
It's just got to be like 12 or 13 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a risk that it could break under your weight since you're running across it.
I agree. Yeah.
Just letting you know.
So, we'll keep chopping down small trees and bundling them.
Okay.
As much as we can do during the day. I don't know how many trees we find or.
So how many ladders are you trying to make?
Oh, just one, but what we want.
Is
So
to make
really
it as safe
what
as
I
possible.
want is a makeshift gangplank. That's what I
Right.
really want.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
So if I could find 6 12-foot tall saplings, carve off the extra branches, and then just bind them together at 4 places, I might
Okay.
feel like that was good. And maybe not. We would test it. We'll
definitely test it on if we find like a felled tree and put it up on that and walk up and down and run up and down it, so we make sure no one gets hurt.
I wish we had bought 5 10-foot poles.
Well, those aren't. Well, that may work. Anyway, so you managed to make one of those, and it is big and heavy, but movable, and it is sturdy. It seems to hold up to people jogging across it, at least so far.
How do you even get up there?
And
Jumped.
that's it.
Okay, that sounds good. Then that evening, maybe we'll get a little bit of rest, so it becomes like the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like we'll sleep ahead of time, and then around maybe 11, 12 p.m. or a.m. Is it a.m. at night? Fuck, I don't know.
Yes.
So
Wait,
then
wait,
at
no?
that time,
Yes.
then we'll start coming up. You are so I can't lift you like that, sweetheart.
Okay. So what happens? Or does anything interrupt us?
During the day, man, you guys are gonna be tired. During the day, you managed to build.
I'm gonna go down the river and I'm gonna start arrowing at orcs.
You build this thing, and no one bothers you, and it seems sturdy.
So then at dusk, I guess we nap for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I think we should nap until like midnight.
Yeah.
So halfway through the night, it's like at that point they probably think, nothing's gonna happen. Maybe even 2 a.m. You know?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing finds you apparently.
Okay, so we're rested, and then we're gonna sneak up and do that.
So wait. So step 1 is to see if they just have a guard out there again. Because if so, we'll just shoot them again. If they don't, then we resort to the gangplank.
Okay. It looks like they have a guard, but he is staying low behind the wall.
I figured, but she can still hit him with the what's it called, the magic missile attack. That's insta hit.
I think so. I bet it's up to the rules. I don't know.
Wait, if you can see him, you can hit him with magic missile. That's why it's magic. And
Okay, what about the upper tower?
there's nobody on that.
Okay. Anna, do you want to use your elf magic to peg him with a magic acorn?
Now, wait, before she does that, real quick, where they had the guys hidden, was that on the other side of the bridge? Was that on their side? With
Yes.
The bow guys? Okay, so we're not going to have to, hopefully don't have to worry
And they
about
didn't
the
magically
outside.
build a bridge while we were doing stuff?
No.
Okay. Wait.
We do want to do a quick sweep
Yeah,
around
exactly.
the place for the same type of thing, like hidden people possibly. We're looking for infrared, like, oh, wow, there's a guy hiding behind some twigs.
Wait, are we using infravision or dark vision?
I think technically it's infravision.
60
Oh, cool.
feet infrared says.
That's nice.
That's what I'm saying. So they glow.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Well, it's fantasy infravision, but yeah. So let's see here. Actually, that's important.
They do a quick perimeter, like maybe take half an hour for that.
It's a nice way to call it fantasy vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's unfortunate, and I probably didn't take into account before, is that the tree line is more than 60 feet from the wall.
Okay, you definitely did not take that into account before.
But that's okay though, because they still had torches and stuff you could totally see them with.
Okay.
So,
Magic acorn.
and actually, come think of it, you could, if you're not afraid of walking out there in the open in the dark, you could still get close enough to see. And they, in theory, wouldn't be able to see you.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be able to see us. That's true.
There's a little bit of moonlight, but not much.
She's gonna hit one of them, and then we'll each have a bow ready to attack as well, in case people come out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to get closer or?
150 feet? No, you're good.
150 feet, you're fine.
Oh wait, actually, you have to. You know what? You have to be able to see him.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Do I have to be closer?
Which, yeah. So, but he can't see you. Well, he might not be able to see you. Let me check.
You can stay right at the tree line and hit him.
But you can't see him
Why can't you see him?
In the tree line?
because he's more than 60 feet away.
So
How can you not see a guy that's more than 60 feet away?
Because it's dark.
Dark out. I have
Yeah,
dark
we have
vision.
infrared.
no, we have 60-foot infrared.
Oh, yeah, but we're at 60 feet away. That's a tree line. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Oh, the tree line's more than 60 feet away.
Oh, I thought it was 60 feet.
Yeah,
My bad.
so we go up to the moat.
Well,
halfway.
no, not even. Yeah, not all the way up to the moat, but he and I are turtling behind the shields. She's behind us. You know, we have the bows so we can drop the shields and go to bow if we need to.
Okay.
And she will she'll magic missile the guy when she can see him as soon as she can.
All right. But it does require arm waving and saying loud words. But
Okay, Shaka Zulu.
go for it. Roll that damage.
All right, 6.
Do. His head pops like a melon.
Woo!
All right. Does anybody notice?
That yes, you hear a lot of shouting and attack! We're attacking! We're being attacked! And
Go back to the trees and wait for people to come out.
Yep.
hang on a second.
Nice.
Oh, an arrow, a crossbow bolt, I should say. Just miss. Well, it whizzes by your head. Just FYI.
All right.
Okay.
That means
Do we
they're
see where
around
it
up
came
there.
from?
Not anymore because you're running and it's dark.
Okay.
Okay, and you're back in the trees.
Hey, does anybody come out? Or
Well, you can't tell because I realized that it's
okay.
dark.
Well, does anybody come?
Out with torches, no.
No. Yeah.
The tree line being more than 60 feet away really screws us. We had a completely different impression of this.
Yeah, I forgot to think about it, but it still worked because, like I said, they had
Yeah, no, of course.
they were visible.
Okay. So now do we still want to... Because here's the problem. If we have more than 60 feet to drag this thing...
Well, no. Now they're all alert.
Yeah,
So now we have to wait till the next night.
and do that. Okay. So one a night, basically, until they have no one.
No, that's very fair.
How
Wait,
many have
wait.
we killed so far?
So we
One,
killed 2 yesterday,
7
1
total.
tonight.
Yeah, 7.
Oh, no,
total.
2 yesterday?
The
You
guy,
sure?
the guy at the top of the tower,
Oh, yeah, so it's
the guy at the
2.
bottom.
So 8. We've killed 8 total. Dude, that might be most of their forces.
But we still wouldn't want to fight 7 on 3.
No, of course not. I'm just wondering how many they have total.
Yeah. So
That's all.
so tomorrow we I think we probably kill somebody with an acorn again. But maybe we raid at the same time.
Yeah, like you and I are hidden right at the gates or something.
Right at the moat.
She magic missiles and then we run in.
Makes sense.
Because that's
But
gonna,
not at the moat. We would be on another side,
another side.
and then crossing as soon as she does that. Yeah.
which should put it down to like 5. and I feel comfortable about
Possibly fighting 5.
Especially Anna would have her bow and she'd be able to run in.
Yeah, even though I suck at it.
Who else actually?
Yeah, we all suck. We're not good. We're just slightly better than them. Slightly.
Slightly.
Some of them
Just
are
check something real quick here. Really do need these charts somewhere together. Okay, I know how it works now. And all right. Just again. So, what do you leave for the rest of the night?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do the exact same basically scenario the next day. So if there's any rolls you need to make versus if they find us or what have you.
Okay.
But we don't have to make another one.
Yeah, we're not gonna hide in the same place. Also, we're gonna hide in a different place this time. Every night we just switch our locations.
Okay. You come up the next night.
Yep.
And run up there into the darkness and peek around for any guards. You do not see a guard up on the same spot in the wall.
What about the tower? Any
Okay, well, technically the tower is too far away. You have to do some circling around.
Do you have a torch?
No, we can still go around. That's fine.
There's no torch on top of the tower.
Okay, yeah.
Are any torches going?
No.
All right, so I say we invade from one of the sides.
Okay, yeah. So we want to basically wherever there is the least, like if there's any sign of heat, we hightail it out.
Okay. Left, right, or rear?
Let's go right.
Or front?
Right. Yeah, let's go right.
Okay. On the right side, there's pretty much 2 holes, one in the middle and one off to your new right.
Let's go to the new right one, closer to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna put the bridge directly at the hole, but like to the right of the hole, or to the left of the hole, actually.
There's nothing to support it there.
Okay, where is there someone to support it?
At the hole.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's good.
I think that this is like a setup now.
How can it be a setup? They can't change the moat.
Was it always like that though? I mean.
Yes, it's designed to keep people from doing this.
Oh, okay.
Or was originally.
Okay. God damn it. Okay, cool.
Okay. Should you run up there and toss it down real quick, or what?
No, we gotta kind of sneak up there. Hopefully.
Yeah,
Slowly go up. She's ready with a magic missile to hit someone.
Are you? All right.
She has a magic missile ready and her bow ready to pop up.
Yeah, so me and him are moving the ramp, and she's covering us.
Yep.
Okay. No one bothers you.
Cool. I wonder if they're even here anymore.
Well,
if they're smart, they would have left. Okay.
And now what? Going over?
We slowly put the ramp up, like over the thing.
Okay, it's over.
He has more armor, so he's gonna go first. I'm gonna cover him with a bow.
Yep.
And once he gets there, I will come up behind him.
Okay. You end up in a courtyard, and it smells like horses. There's a statue in the middle. Several broken walls.
Any people?
Not yet. No.
Well, now we're on the other side of the moat, so we could move more to the right and find another entrance.
What do you mean?
We could find another hole in the wall, look through it, see what we see.
Okay, so you want to pull the thing back?
No, leave the ramp there. Just sneak around.
Okay, so we're sneaking around the inside of the wall, basically, is what we're trying to do.
Left or right?
Keep going right. Yeah, we'll keep going right.
Okay.
Away from the front. Away from the front, towards the back.
You skirt around the far wall.
Constantly looking for any sort, like up top, bottom, left, right, straight.
Taking it slow. Gotcha. You make it on the this building area. You find the other hole in the wall that you didn't take, which nothing there either. There's a medium-sized tree, and you can see the courtyard opens up into, I don't know, maybe a 50-foot wide path between the building you're near and another building on the other, against the back wall.
Okay.
Any tents or anything?
Not where you can see here, no.
All right.
There's a door in that building in the back wall, and there's a hole in the building that you're next to.
I want to look into the building.
You see a few remnants of ropes and tarps that look like were being used as roof to cover an area that looks lived in. Bits of garbage here and there.
Okay.
There's no life forms though. What you notice?
Not that you notice, no. It's pretty quiet. Actually, I say that. Let me. Oh, look at that. Rich, as you're looking into that room, you see a something crawl out from under a discarded blanket. It's like a 3-foot long centipede. It comes snaking towards you at high speed.
I slash at it with my sword.
Centipede?
Oh,
You're not right.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's dripping with poison. And okay, so initiative.
2.
It's called Run the Fuck Away.
We're
Right.
dwarves.
You are. I'm an elf. Fuck you.
You don't have resistance to poison.
Yes, we do. We have good saves versus It's 8 or higher.
Oh, 8 or higher. Okay, that's good then.
I think.
No, wait, hang on a second.
For poison.
I thought it was-
Yes, you want to roll higher than the number there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not scared of no centipede.
My breath attack's 13. Jesus.
Yeah, we
that
suck at
sucks.
dodging fire from.
Because you're
dragons.
short.
Okay.
Dragons are a vulnerability.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody knows that. That and Balrogs. So, it like wraps around your feet, but it can't find any purchase past your metal shoes. What do you do?
I slash at it. That's going to be an 18, so.
Cut off your own foot.
Wait, I got to calculate this. It's at -2 at AC.
Wow. Well, you definitely hit it,
All right, 4 damage.
and you cut it in half, and it flops around, squirting horrible giant centipede filth.
Yeah, they don't have poison all over inside their body, so it's just that
Blood, yeah.
ichor bug stuff.
Ugh.
Still gross.
It's like a land lobster. Could be
Ran,
delicious.
yeah. It wasn't a land. It was a land lobster. Okay, so that was that. Now what?
Our little mini tiger.
You're gonna keep sneaking around, but I think, like, did that make any noise?
It made a creepy chittering sound, but that was it.
Anna screamed a little bit.
Yeah, that was the.
Just a
She
small
didn't
scream.
notice. She wasn't there. She's watching from afar. Remember?
No,
The
she's
magic
following
missile.
behind us.
Oh, is she? Oh,
She
okay.
has to be. What's the point of? She might be behind us, but she's staying behind us. I think.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so there's the building with. Okay, there's the hole you're looking into now, into a building.
Yep.
Which surrounds the where you were before, and then there's the building across from you, which has a door in it, and then there's the open area.
Okay.
To your-
Throughout the open area, though, like just peeking around throughout, is there any signs of infravision, like of any of these people?
Well, it only goes 60 feet. But so far, no sign of people. There's the fire pit is cool. Stones are cool, I guess, mostly.
We gotta keep edging around right, I guess.
All right. So, well, to the right is the back of the building. Are you going in that door?
I want to look into the building from a hole.
There's no hole going into that part of the building. Well, there is, but it's past the door, a ways.
Okay, I want to go past the door.
Okay. Scooching up along there, you peer inside and you smell animal, and you see just like an open courtyard, um, basically a 30 by 30 room, so to speak, with another hole in the wall. It would probably lead you behind the door if you followed it.
Okay. Can we get into the building without going through a door?
Yes, you just go through that hole. It's partially collapsed wall.
Okay. I see we go into the building.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
That's what we do.
Okay.
We killed a demon, maybe a god. I don't know. Maybe
Uh,
we didn't.
It claimed it was a god.
We ran away, but
We killed it.
did we kill it?
you round the corner and look through the second hole, and you see as an area with smells of dog shit, and it has several like wooden cage like setups.
Okay.
Nice.
Are the cages
they're,
full?
they're empty. There's some bones here and there.
So they're eating the dogs, or the dogs are eating things?
Or they all left?
They either
They
left,
definitely left.
either left or the people are dead now.
Okay.
Okay.
We go to the next room, if there's another room.
There's not. That you peek around a wall, and that whole area is pretty much cleared out.
So this building is cleared out.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll have to go back to the wall and keep going.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, you go right some more. You find another hole in the collapsed wall that leads outside. There's also several large planks leading over the kind of like a thing you made.
Yep.
Out of old planks and rope.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was scary, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
I saw it coming, unfortunately.
So basically, there's a
What?
Okay. So
Okay, wait,
so
wait,
they might
wait.
have
So
left.
how many planks are there?
there are 5.
That means there's 5 people out there.
Wait. One plank could have 20 people across it.
It's true.
I just don't think they had 5 planks with 5 people and they went and then
I'm
ran
just kind
across
of
it.
worried about there being any planks because my point is, like, I mean, do we want to pull them back in? Because they're going to come at this point to come back in when they think that we're in here. And if there's no planks there, hopefully they won't have gone to
Okay.
our side and seen the plank.
All
that
right,
we had.
let's go back to our board and pull it onto our side.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna sneak back. We're gonna make sure there's nothing out there first, and then pull our plank in.
Okay, into the building, into the
Into the island or what?
right. Not a problem. You managed to pull that in.
And hide it somewhere there, like against the
I
wall
mean,
or
it's
something.
not hidden. There's no. They can't see it. So
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll go back to where their planks are.
Okay.
then I'm gonna sneak out and pull one of the planks.
All 5 are lashed together.
Yeah, I just pull it in enough that it falls into the moat.
That's gonna make noise though.
I'm kind of okay with noise at this point. It's actually a 940, so.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, you manage to pull it back, and it clumps into the dirt with a loud thump, but it falls. Yeah, so it's down.
Okay.
There's no way for them to get
So
back.
now we look for whoever's left on this side.
Yeah.
So following the wall again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes up a hill. There's a second level of dirt in here, and so here the wall is only about 10 feet tall relative to you, and there's another broken building. You're at the base. There's a broken building with that wooden scaffolding tower thing
Okay.
set up in it. It's missing several pieces, though. Apparently, they used it to make a bridge out of.
Okay.
And ahead of this is a collapsed tower that's like it tipped over into the complex. There's huge chunks of rock and debris everywhere, but there's still like maybe 1.5 stories of tower ahead of you.
Let's approach the tower.
Yeah.
There's lots of rock, good places to hide, and looks like there's a door in the front.
Okay.
You want to kick it in and just go in and fucking do what we do?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we kick it in, and then we run in.
Anna's ready with her magical acorn.
Yeah, her magic acorn's ready. We both have shields ready to go.
Okay, kick it in and run in, and it's about 30 feet wide. There are stone stairs spiraling up around it to your left, and that seems to be all there is. There's some furniture. There's a desk, a pretty nice desk, overstuffed chair in the back under the stairs that was tipped over, and like a couple blankets.
Okay. Is there anything else in here?
No.
Okay, there's stairs going up. Or down?
Yes, up.
So
we go up.
Yeah, we go up.
You get up halfway, and the stairs are broken. Actually, you probably would have seen that from the down below. They break about halfway. You could probably jump to the other side, but
no, it's worth it.
No.
Yeah.
No,
we just go back. We just go back, and then we're gonna go out and examine the rest of the camp, basically.
Hey, Mr. E, no.
Okay. Down the other side, there's a tree, another broken building, with what smells like a latrine in it, and then you're back at the front.
So it looks pretty empty, basically, the camp.
Well, you didn't. Well, actually, you didn't go all the way around because that was the front. You didn't clear the last quarter, I suppose.
Okay, let's go to the last quarter.
Yeah, we'll clear the last quarter.
Okay, there's the building that the guard stands on top of. There's a door on that. There's no holes. So.
No holes. And no windows?
No windows.
Is there anything else, because I kind of want to investigate the rest of it and then go to that building.
All right.
So let's go back around, all the way around the other side. And
okay. A couple more large holes in the wall, but you come to the other side of that courtyard you're in. There's a building structure in front of it. It's weirdly kind of colder here for some reason. And
what's around here?
Nothing really. The tree in distance. There's the building. There is a hole in the building that you can go into. I guess you have to unless you want to go all the way back around the way you came.
Let's go in the building.
Yeah.
Okay. Into the building. Whoa. It's about 20 feet wide. Signs of people living there, but no one living there now. A couple of uninteresting cubby holes. You can go out through a hole in the other wall into the courtyard you started in, or you can go to your right into the building itself.
Let's go into the building.
Yep, we're going into the building.
Okay, I mean you're already in the building, but further I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you see is there's a hall splitting off of it. Ahead, it seems pretty open, but to your right, the hall's blocked up with some old chairs, desk, empty crate, and they're like little symbols carved all in it, and little trinkets on leather straps, like necklaces and things draped all over it. A few holy symbols here and there. Yeah, that's what you see.
Okay, so we might come back here to try to kill the undead monster after we feel like we've cleared out the bandits, but let's...
The bandits are using
cold, holy symbols.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we will go around
We're checking the other side, and then
That's it. You've made it all the way around.
Okay, so then we're gonna go in the guardhouse.
Okay. In the guardhouse, and you kick that open, and it's no one there. There's a couple of chairs, a table. Looks like there were boxes of something in there. Not sure what the purpose of it was.
So maybe they left us an undead surprise and then left.
It was always there.
They were using it as a defense, basically.
No, it was always there. Always there.
You think so?
If they had the capability of summoning undead,
They probably would have. Yeah.
and they
you're
wouldn't
right.
have all these glyphs trying to hold it in, right? So
You're probably right. Okay. Do we want to go back and kill it, or do we want to leave? and
what
call
I
it?
really want to do is I want to unleash it and leave,
Okay.
so that when they come back, it kills them, and then we come back and kill the undead.
Okay. We can do that.
I think to unleash it, all we have to do is set all that furniture that's blocking it on fire, and then in a couple hours from now, it'll be ash, and then whatever's inside there will be free. That's my thought, or it'll be dead, like dead.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully, like, we're gonna basically burn the furniture, but burn it so tactically we'll also burn up the holy symbols and shit, so that it will hopefully be released, and then we leave.
Do you have any oil left?
Oh, is there any torches left or anything around here?
I have 3 torches.
Because I don't have any oil left.
Can we flint and steel
Do we
the
think it's dry
torches
enough
and
that a
then-
torch would set all this junk on fire?
Not. I mean, you'd have to, I don't know, set up kindling and put some effort into it.
Okay. Is there anything that would serve as kindling around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's crap everywhere.
There's
Rope,
dog-
cloth, whatever.
Does dog crap burn?
Yeah, it's like,
Dry grass.
yeah, it's like a
Depends on
briquette,
it
right?
depends on the animal, right? Like
It depends how dry it is, actually.
yeah,
But I thought dog shit was like a briquette. It burns
Well,
for hours.
it doesn't matter. The point is there's kindling.
okay. So we're piling kindling.
It's methane. That's what you have to think about. Methane burns.
That's why like cow patties and horse manure and stuff, it has more plant material, so it burns more readily than high protein things
Yeah,
like
true.
dogs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, anyways, yeah, we'll get kindling together out of the stuff and then burn it.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of wood. So that's a fire that's going to last for a while.
Yeah,
Yep, we don't care. We're leaving.
I guess. Yeah.
And okay, you set it on fire. It makes a lovely glow.
Okay, so we're hoping to be able to get back to our bridge, cross the thing, and leave back to the woods before it burns enough to let it out or anything like that. That's our goal.
Oh yeah, you got all day.
Okay, so at this point, I think we have to get to a high point so we can sort of watch the camp.
And see the guys coming back or whatever, if they do ever.
Yeah, if they do. And then we have to take watches.
Yep. That's what we have to do.
Uh,
Today we don't have to. We slept.
Unfortunately, this kind of is the high point. I mean, you're in the middle of a forest. It's relatively flat.
He's talking about a tree, I think.
Yeah. Can we be up a tree?
Sure, but I mean, it wouldn't be very far from the camp itself.
Oh, I don't think we need to be very far because actually, if they came and they saw us,
We'd have to be hidden.
we'd fight.
somewhere. Yeah,
That's our goal. So
We'd have to be hidden somewhere in a tree, basically. That's our best bet.
our only real goal is that any combat we get into is not
15 on
Fair.
it's not. Well, no, even fair is fine. We just don't want it to be unfair against us. So we don't want to be ambushed. If we're not able to get away before they get to us, we can fight it out.
Yeah, let's see where that takes us.
Unless we're drastically wrong on the numbers. But why would they leave?
Yeah. The only thing I can think them leaving for is that they decided that we're just too much. I mean, we killed.
Well, if there was only
if we killed half their
if we
force,
killed half.
then that's pretty scary. It's like,
Yeah.
why let one guy die a night? Why don't we just get the fuck out of
And
here?
we can handle 5. people if there's 5 people left.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wait a night basically.
Yep.
Probably up a tree.
Yeah,
Top a
and
tree, not too
pile
far
up a
away.
tree, tie yourselves up there, what have you, so we're not going to fall out. With 2 people like laying on a branch, like a major branch, and tied to it so they're not going to fall off, and 1 person that's up, and then it rotates.
A side benefit is they might think the smoke is us camping them.
Maybe, yeah.
The smoke's pretty heavy. And you watch it through the night. Well, yeah, because it glows. And it smokes all the way through till morning. Occasionally the wind changes, and that's unfortunate for you, but that's not very common. And next morning, the fire is just about died out.
Okay.
But no one seems to have come back that you could see anyway.
Okay. We wait throughout the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the next day, after that night goes through, that's when we'll start looking for
Or
tracks.
should we have tracked them down?
I was thinking of that too, is looking for tracks. Because they obviously left out the back.
We tracked them here. We could track them further.
Yeah. So
Well, it was through the plains the first time mostly, through some woods. If they left through the woods now, it'd be harder.
Okay.
Not impossible though, I suppose.
Well, I think we're going to have to no matter what. So let's at this point, I guess, do you want to, in the daytime, because we've gotten rest throughout the night because we did shifts and shit like that. So let's get down, go around the other side. If there's no movement on their bridge, the big bridge, then we'll start attempting to track them.
We knocked their big bridge into the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So if there's no movement of it, like they put it back up
Yeah.
or something.
All right. That's fair.
So that's what we try to do.
Okay. There's nothing there, and let's see here. Okay, you follow the path for a while, but after maybe a mile, you lose track of it amongst the other stones and wildlife and whatever. Plus, there are probably less of them now than there were before.
Yep.
And they're better at hiding their tracks, probably.
maybe they could be scared. Yes.
Doing this for a living and all.
All right. So it's the end of the next day, and we've basically lost them.
Yes.
Okay. Then, and there's been no sign that they went back to try to get their bridge or.
Correct.
Okay. Then, do we want to try to kill the undead thing?
That's the only thing.
Because there might be treasure inside that room. It was stone. It was a stone building, right? So now there's just like ashes inside, probably. But
yes.
So. And we can go and try to kill the undead, because otherwise we might have started something.
Not that I want to fight the undead, but I want whatever treasure
it
might
has,
be.
Yeah,
might be in there.
Okay, so we'll try to go back to the undead lair. Hopefully the undead's already left to go and rape and pillage and kill things, and we'll just take all its treasure and leave.
Okay. In the still glowing embers of the furniture, you kick the ashy bits out of the way, and behind that is a set of stairs going down to a door.
Yeah, we figured as much.
The door has has crescent moon shape carved into it, along with other glyphs of some kind. And that's all you can really tell.
Okay, we go down.
I remember a story as a kid of, as a young dwarfling, that the crescent moon was the symbol of a cult of undead werewolf worshippers. So I'm really
undead werewolf
worshippers?
worshippers? Why would an undead worship werewolf? I mean, yeah. Yeah, why would
worshippers of undead werewolves.
How the hell are there undead werewolves?
That's what I'm saying. This is pretty scary.
Yeah.
So my character's very afraid right now.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
That's an abomination.
If you tell me that, I'm gonna be scared too.
I did tell you that.
Okay, so we're very, very much readied with our shields and swords.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Anna's got her acorn ready.
Yeah, acorn shield or acorn and bow and stuff ready to go. So we open the door at the bottom.
It's not a full moon, right?
No, actually, it freakishly enough is actually it's about a half moon.
Yeah, but it's still daytime right
It's
now.
pretty scary. It's not crescent moon. That's the worst. But
We're going during daytime. It's
You're
okay.
like the big brother telling the little kids.
It was crescent moon when you got there, but by now it's been days.
yeah.
So.
Okay, well, anyways, we go down there, we open the door.
Okay.
Because you know what? If we don't, no one will.
It's stairs all the way down.
Okay, we go down the
Wait,
stairs.
past the door?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
It turns and winds, but it seems like a very long time. It's very cold. But yeah, your doors and things, you don't care. And eventually it empties out into a 10-foot wide stair, which into a say 40 by 40 room with pillars holding it up. 4 pillars holding up a tall ceiling. One of the pillars is collapsed though and has fallen across the floor. And there's a pair of doors on the far side, one ahead of you, one to your right, and also a tattered, ragged tapestry on the left wall.
I want to study the remaining pillars to try to get a feel for whether or not this is structurally safe.
All right, checking the pillars out, you look up and you can see, faintly glowing, freakishly enough, a crescent moon, up centered in the middle of the pillars.
Just like what my grandpappy talked about.
Grandpappy.
Yep.
But the pillars themselves seem sturdy. I don't know what happened to that other pillar. Maybe it was the bad one.
All right.
Okay.
What about the tapestry?
It is. Can you tell that with infravision? I don't know.
Softly glowing crescent moon. Who knows? I don't know how much light it's.
It's fantasy vision. Yes. So the point is, it continues the crescent moon motif. It's ratty and tattered, and there's a faint gurgling noise when you get near it.
Faint gurgling noise when we get near the tapestry?
Yes.
We look behind the tapestry for the secret passageway.
So you just throw that aside and.
Well, with a sword tip.
There you go. Okay, so you.
I don't want to get cursed into becoming an undead werewolf. Right?
Lift it up, and there is a large, shallow pool on the other side. There's another mosaic with big crescent moon on it, of course. Geez, original, right? And there's water and the glint of silver coins in the pool of water.
Of course.
I threw a rock into the pool.
It goes bloop.
I'm ready.
Nothing comes and gets you.
Is there a doorway out of this place besides behind this tapestry?
This tapestry does not have a door, but there are 2 doors. One behind you and one to your right.
Okay. So first we have to load up the coins, and we have to have priorities here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Are the coins in the water?
Yes.
Okay, that's the thing I'm worried about.
Okay. I'm going to stick my pinky, because I can live without it, into the water.
It's very chilly, icy.
Undead icy
Hard to say.
or glacier icy?
Glacier icy, I'd say, yeah.
Okay.
How deep is it?
Yeah.
Do you have something to drop down?
I have a
About 6 inches.
10-foot pole. There we go.
He said 6 inches.
Oh, 6 inches. Oh, okay. Not bad.
Wait. Is this like a wishing well? How many coins are in here?
A bunch. I mean, you won't know until you take time to figure it out.
Okay.
He's gonna gather them all up,
Yeah.
and I'll be defending him.
All right. Well, there.
Shouldn't you be gathering them up and I be defending him?
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. I'll gather him up. He'll defend me.
He hates having lower AC than the rest of
I
us.
do.
There are 300 silver coins in there.
Wow.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
That's 30 gold.
Yeah.
Ooh.
30 XP.
Don't spend it all in one place. 30 XP if you get home with it.
Nothing left with in this room?
It's barely even a room or a large alcove, but yes, that's all it's there.
Is there anything else, like any ways out or in of it?
No.
Okay, let's check out the 2 doors.
Yep.
Okay, there's one across from the stairs and one to the right of the stairs.
I always like to go right.
Right, yeah, right of the stairs.
Okay. It's double doors. The handles are, get this, crescent moons.
Ooh,
Makes sense.
big surprise.
Yeah, so that's where we are right now.
I open them.
All right. Both of them or just one?
I think both of them is more dramatic.
Okay, you throw both of them open. And there are stairs leading down into a long hallway, 10 feet wide.
Any light sources, moon glowing symbol things?
No.
Then I think we have to check out the other door before we...
Okay, we open the other door.
Similarly, a long hall.
So he is sketching stuff with charcoal.
Yeah, does it go down?
Did you bring charcoal?
We just burnt a whole bunch of stuff. I don't
I
know.
have chalk.
Burnt stuff. All right, I'll buy that. Okay.
Wait, does it go down? Does this other, the one that's straight across from the stairs, does it go down also?
No, go straight.
It goes straight. Okay,
Yes.
because there's stairs on the right. The double
Correct.
door, so. Okay, so there's just a hall. Okay.
And you know what? Tell you what? 1, 2, 3, 4. About 50 feet out, there are doors going left and right on the end of that hall.
Okay, but only
And-
left and right?
Correct. On the other hall, actually, about 30 feet out, there's a door on the left wall.
And it dead ends?
No, it just keeps going.
Oh, it does keep going. Okay. Okay. What's at the bottom of the stairs?
A hall,
A hallway. Okay.
and then 20 feet out from the bottom of the stairs, there's a door on the left wall.
Okay. Which way do you guys want to go? That's basically what it looks like. These are doors. So door, 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 door. I should have actually made the arrows.
3 doors.
I say we go through the 3rd door.
The north door has 2 doors ahead of it. The west door has 1 door ahead of it.
The west door having the door at the bottom of the stairs?
No, there's nothing. We haven't seen down at the bottom of the stairs. There's a hallway. So
Oh,
this just keeps going.
what's
at
that
the end of
little
the
symbol?
stairs. That's a door.
There's no door there.
Like it goes.
There's no door? What?
No, the stairs go down, hallway, and there's a door to the north. And more hallway.
See,
So the way you explain it
you
is
started
different than I
drawing
thought.
stuff at the bottom of the stairs, but we never went to the bottom of the stairs, did we?
Well, no, I said, what's at the way bottom of the stairs? And he said, well, on the way down, there's a door on the left, then it keeps going down, and then there's a hall.
My apologies. There's a hallway at the end of the stairs.
Okay, and then past that is a door at the
To the north.
Got it. So this is stairs to that to door. And then it just dead ends at the door?
Nope, keeps going.
So it keeps going. And it just like, does it turn right or left or just go straight or what?
Let's see here. Can't quite tell from here.
Okay, so it's further than 60 feet.
All right, then let's go down the stairs, down the hallway to the door, and go through the door in the north.
But at that door in the north, I keep looking down the hall. How far down the hall does the hallway go?
He's squinting.
Yeah.
That's fine. It
No.
continues ahead another 20 feet and opens into a room. Do you think you see an altar or something back there?
Got it. So, room. Boom. Okay. So we go through that door.
Okay, open up the door and you see a room packed full of walking skeletons.
Okay, we close the door immediately.
Before you, there seems to be a
Any
cage. There are metal bars between you and them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is there any doors like in this room going somewhere else, or is it just there's a cage in front of us and there's like a prison?
No, that's all there is. There's a 30 by 30 room The back 20 feet of it is prison.
By the way, I think we should kill all these skeletons before we leave.
We don't get experience for. They're not much.
No, but I'm saying because if we don't, and whatever's in here lets them out to attack us.
Is there an easy way to open the cage?
No, I don't want to open.
There's a
it.
gate.
I want
There's
to
a
kill
gate.
them from here.
We could do shoot with
Like
the
your
bow.
10-foot pole.
You're gonna use up all your ammunition.
Your 10-foot pole.
You think my 10-foot pole's gonna do enough damage to kill them?
They can't go anywhere.
We need a pole arm. Why didn't you buy a pole arm?
I didn't think about it.
Neither did I.
While you're talking, the skeletons notice you and charge the gate and stick their arms out through it, and they're all grabbing at you with their clammy
awesome.
skeleton
Chop
hands.
off their arms. Chop off all their arms. I just want
Okay. You chop off their arms. It's relatively safe. And then they start biting at the bars.
Yeah, stab their heads. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I just do not want to have to deal with
Okay, I am guarding the entrance.
Okay.
I'm just watching.
It takes a little time to do this.
I'm just dismantling them because I don't want them to be able to get us from behind. That's all I don't want. What? I don't want like that would suck.
Okay,
If
so
20 skeletons
I
came up with
I
us.
am at the doorway, looking to the left towards the altar room where the boss fight is. And
Right.
if something comes, I'm running up the stairs, telling them, "Come on, let's go."
Okay.
Funnily enough, something comes. Low and hunched, pale, its eyes reflecting the eerie green. It looks like a man, but on all fours, bald, and you know what? You can totally see because of your he's dead cold, nasty looking, sharp teeth, and he comes skittering towards you, but hesitantly. And what are you doing?
I'm going back in the room because I don't think I can outrun this thing upstairs.
No.
Oh, that's a good point.
I say,
Are we done killing?
"It's coming! The undead werewolf! Get ready!"
Okay, we get our shields out and we go into the hallway and walk towards it.
Hell no.
I was gonna
I'm
let it
going
come into the
nowhere.
room.
Why? What if they lock us in here?
How's it gonna lock us in?
I don't know.
Wait, does the door open into the room?
Let's see here.
How else would it open?
It actually opens out into the hall.
What's in these people are violating standard building procedures.
Yes,
I think they want the hinges to be on the outside of the.
These things were evil.
If you don't want them to break out, then you want the hinges on the inside. Right? Yeah, because they can push through if the hinges are on the outside and push it out.
But they could also just take the hinges out.
No, that's true. Yeah, no, I didn't think of that. That's true. Yeah, he's right.
Okay, so we go out into the hall because we don't want to be
He
locked
and I
in.
have our shields out, swords ready, her behind us with a magic missile ready to hit the guy in the head.
Magic acorn.
Magic acorn.
not missile. Get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, missiles only
So
do
we'll either
one-
end the night
one-
with us killing a white or whatever this thing is, and then werewolf, or we'll dying and making new characters before next game.
Exactly. One of the two.
Yep.
All right. So what are you doing? You're just getting ready.
He
We're
and
gonna
I are in
kill
the
it.
hallway, ready with our swords and shields out, like buffering against his attack, and she's behind us, like starting the whole like chant of the magic acorn.
What if it doesn't attack?
Then we may or
It's
may
probably
not
gonna
attack
get
it.
pelted by a magic acorn. Then
Well, I guess the question is initiative.
yeah. It's your turn.
3.
Also 3.
Okay, so Simul.
So I know what I'm doing. What are you doing?
We're holding and waiting for the creature to come near us, and
Wait, are we?
yeah, because we have swords and shields.
I'm gonna charge it as soon as it gets hit by the acorn.
Okay, so we're gonna let her attack. Okay.
If it gets hit by the acorn and it's unfazed, I run screaming like a little girl. Because I can't kill anything that's not hurt by the magic acorn.
Anna, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot it with the goddamn acorn.
All right, shoot it.
This is our ace in
And
the
I guess
sleeve.
we're charging.
2 damage.
2 damage.
2.
Yeah, that's not good.
And then he and I get up to it and attack it, I guess.
Okay, it says, "Wait, manlings, I and then takes a acorn to the face. And
Oh, you were gonna try to talk to us?
well,
I'm so sorry.
so initiative.
We did roll initiative.
Yeah, roll it again.
6.
Okay, well, you guys are tying me again today. All right, it is starting to run. What are you guys doing?
It's
Say,
running
hold.
from us?
If you can speak, we're willing to discuss. We
In
apologize
terms of
for our
surrender.
magics. We won't launch anymore.
Let's see what the.
But we are powerful, powerful wizards, and we have several more spells.
Well, one of us does.
Yeah, that totally was not our only spell.
It wasn't. She has another spell.
I do.
What is it?
Couple.
Charm person, maybe.
Maybe.
You hear a hissing come from down the hall, from behind the corner where the altar is.
Oh, of course. 'cause
Did the guy run over there?
Yes, he ran away and hid, but
Okay,
he's still there.
which I
We're
don't
we're
remember.
coming around, and she's coming out with us, and
So you're walking after him?
yeah.
Hello,
Not all the way into the room, but
buddy.
at the
Yeah.
entrance.
Okay. Well, fortunately, he was close to the entrance, so he scrambles when he sees you and cowers over by the between the door. There's a door in there and the altar, and the altar, by the way, is jacked up. Apparently, the moon's all been scraped away and bashed apart.
Oh, good. They don't worship the
Okay.
undead werewolves. Not anymore.
So you here to just to stop the evil? Yes.
Yes.
I
We thought you were evil.
And we
I am. I am. I am Ragnarok.
You said I am. Does that mean I should attack?
I don't even know. We're not. I mean,
Ragnork?
Ragnarok.
Why are you here?
It's a long story.
Well, we're here.
But-
We'll listen to it.
The long ago, I don't know how long ago. So long ago, we were. I was a member of this church, and some of us wanted more. We dealt in dark things, and we took over the church. But things went south, and we ended up trapped in here. Normally we could, and we thought we would die, so we started eating some of the dead, and eventually we were cursed with this. And we were eating corpses, and but yeah, and then for years we lived like this, trapped underground. But I he licks his lips with his weird pointy snake tongue. Not a snake tongue, a snake-like tongue, like an earthworm but black. And his eyes, when they're not reflecting the light, are actually black too. And he says, "I regret it. I just wish to make amends." But the other one, she wants us to escape, and now that you've broken the seal, she probably will.
Who's she?
Where is she? How do we kill her?
Swords, I suppose.
Where is she?
where is she? Then you can leave.
I don't know. She could be anywhere in here. She runs this place.
Oh. Really? Who were the people that were here?
Why were all the skeletons in there?
They were prisoners, but they died.
And they stayed alive?
No, they died. This place is cursed for our sins of necromancy.
All right. Well, what do you plan to do now? Now that the seal is broken.
I don't know. I was hoping you'd kill her and all of her minions, and she would, I could find peace.
Well, how do we know you're not her?
Because I'm a guy.
No, what I mean is, how do we know you're telling us the truth?
Oh, believe me, I could take you. if I wanted.
stay far away and we'll hunt her. And then if that doesn't give you peace, just leave. There's plenty of food out in the jungle, so
What is little Brooklyn
let
about?
herself.
I thought the other one would save us, but she refuses to do anything.
The other one.
Is she the little girl? Is she a little girl?
Yes. She had a baby.
Oh, that's weird.
Where's she?
I don't know. She ran and hid.
Wait, so the little girl's in here? And
Yeah,
she had a
apparently the pregnant
baby?
woman got here
Yeah.
And she was pregnant, nonetheless.
and had her baby.
No, but is she the girl, or is the girl the little girl that was in there, and then she was raped by these people and fucking had a child because she's cursed?
It's only been a
Saved from the god?
week,
Yeah, it's only been a few days.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's magic.
Magic.
though.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like it might be like maybe a cursed baby from like she was living with the god for I don't know how long, like hiding from her. I don't know. Maybe she actually caught her. Maybe she spawned another one of those god things.
Oh, God, I hope not.
All right. Do we want to end it here?
Yes.
Please.
It's a good
All right.
place to end it.
Yeah.
My oh my.
That was good.
That was a good game.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That worked out about like I wanted it to. Well, other than the fact that the bad guys ran away, but the pacing as far as getting to the second dungeon worked out okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about your claim of Lord of the Rings, but I'd be willing to go Hobbit.
So it's, instead of orcs, it's goblins. All right, gotcha.